in a second.
Let's go.
You know what time it is. Sundays, 9 p.m. A little late, but it's every Sunday. For Sportsmen, Fabian PerspecTV. Expect it, so accept it. I like this one. It's your residential basketball genius that ain't never pick up a basketball.
Talk to them,
So
spin
what?
doctor.
The spin doctor himself. My guy Dime to my left. Dime. He put a smile on his face. What's going on, man? We're gonna wipe that smile off soon.
Excited to be here as always. Excited to be here as always. And it's been a lot of crazy talk going on. So I'm gonna definitely bring that up, man. I think this is gonna be one of the more fiery ones yet.
Oh yeah, we about to have some fun.
Are we live?
Big Philly in the building. CO's here. I'm ready. I am ready. Let's rock and roll, y'all.
Yo. Oh, ball.
Yes, sir.
Big shout out to the franchise. I see everything. That's all I gotta say.
Let's get into
what Rick James said.
Bring it on, right?
Give it to me, baby. Let's go.
Let's go, Jay.
Jesse in the building. We love you. Big Baby Sports. And he started off filthy. James Harden is still trash. Big Baby Sports. We love you.
Yes,
What's
sir.
good?
We love everybody.
What's good is we saw it this week. James Harden game-winning shot versus the Houston Rockets, who were on fire, his former team. He passed Tony Parker for assists. He's 19th all-time, tied with Tim Hardaway. James Harden is now. Game-winning three-point shot after losing 6 in a row with the Clippers. Where are we? Who wants to start first? James Harden, the best player on the Clippers now. Where are the Clippers? What do we think of them? Take it whichever direction. I want to start over. Let's see. With Flea. Let's start off with Flea first.
No, you want to start here with me? Cool. I'll go first. I'm cool with that. I'm usually more of the level-headed one when it comes to this type of shit anyway. Listen. Big shot by James Harden. I think that finally was the pin that took the air out of how tight it's been around the Clippers organization, around the coaches, around that whole team itself. Y'all find, it's a breath of fresh air when you're able to get NBA win. NBA wins are not easy to come by. So good. I'm glad they got off that slide and, was able to get back on the winning horse. But as soon as he hits a big shot, as soon as he does something that is positive for the LA Clippers, my co-host AllBall jumps out here and says that James Harden is the best player on the Los Angeles Clippers. I'm going to just give you my take on that. James Harden right now can't be the best player on any of the 30 teams in the NBA. That's how I feel. I don't think that he could be the best player and they be a good team. Understand that caveat. You can't be a good basketball team in the NBA right now with James Harden being your best player. So he hit a big shot the other night, 4-point play, little shaky call. We could talk about that. I don't know, but it was still a big shot. It still won the game. End of the day, though, Kawhi played well. PG played well. It was not just solely Harden. You got 26 from Kawhi. You got 24 from PG. You get 24 from Harden. So collectively, everybody has to play well. Harden is not going to be able to carry that load and elevate this Los Angeles Clippers team. I'm staying consistent. Ty Lue has to earn his check this year. Big shout out to Russell Westbrook for finally making a sacrifice and saying, hey, let me pull myself out of the starting lineup for the cohesiveness and betterment of the team. Again, that's how it was reported. I don't know who made the call, but it was reported that Russ made that call. So I'm going to go with the report, and it was a credible report. So I'm going to go with the report and say that Russ stepped up and say, you know what? This is going to be better for us. And the results showed. They was able to win the game. The only thing I will be fair about it, Dom. I'll be fair about it and say 17 minutes coming off the bench, 9 shots. I believe somebody could fact check that for me. He didn't shoot the ball a lot. He only scored maybe 7 to 9 points. I don't know how effective he was, towards that, winning that basketball game. So something to look at in terms of his attitude and how he feels about coming off the bench going forward. But I think they figured out something. I think that they need, like I've been saying, they need to stagger the minutes between all four of those guys. Harden hit a big shot, but he's not the best player on the team.
Before, I would definitely want to get to AllBall because he has to respond to the response of his response. Don, we go what's that called? The super chat. We read them right away, right?
Yeah, I mean, we got to give a shout out.
Yeah, 1999 from OGA X. I hope I pronounced it right, my brother. XT Man. Lakers money line tonight.
He's been with me since the beginning.
Nice.
Wow. Shout out to you, OGA.
Yes.
XT Man. Lakers money line tonight. The show is great. Appreciate the content, Dom. Nah, I really appreciate you, bro.
Yeah.
Every compliment is amazing.
Really nice.
Especially since I'm a troll and all that. AllBall, what do you think about what Flea just said?
So I'm gonna say this. Let me start off first by saying I'm not a James Harden advocate. I'm not a James Harden fan. But I'd be damned if I'm gonna allow the whole world, our basketball world, to blame one player for a team that ain't been doing jack shit ever since they got Kawhi and Paul George. They've been dirt before James Harden.
Jack shit. If we had gone to the conference final, if the Knicks go to the conference finals, you're throwing a parade. That's not nothing.
Look, once again, they ain't been jack shit before James Harden. They still ain't gonna be jack shit after James Harden. That's one. Two, until Russell Westbrook comes out and say he said that, I'ma say Tyronn Lue had the cojones to do the right thing. You bring Westbrook off the bench. He's not a better basketball player than James Harden. Does he have a better motor? Is he a better leader? Okay, I give you that, yes. But is he a better basketball player? No. Now, with my brother Flea, this is where I'm going to disagree with you at. James Harden had a team on his own, and they were successful. It was called the Houston Rockets. We seen him do it on his own. We seen Westbrook have a team on his own. Dirt. We seen Paul George have a team on his own. Dirt. We seen.
I'm gonna stop you there.
He should have been. He should have been stopped like 5 times.
I didn't cut nobody off. Go ahead.
Okay, you're right. You're right.
I didn't cut nobody off.
You're right.
I'm gonna repeat like how they doing battle rap. I seen James Harden have a team on his own in Houston, average 30 plus, MVP. Them guys got to the Western Conference Finals. That roster was terrible, and every year within that little bit of time, they were championship contention. They just kept running into the Golden State juggernaut. These are facts. Now, Paul George, Indiana, he was good. He wasn't James Harden in Houston. He ain't win no MVP. Then we seen Westbrook and Paul George together in OKC. Dirt. Now, why I say he's the best player on the Clippers? Is he a better player than Kawhi Leonard? No. But he's better than Paul George. He's better than Russell Westbrook. It's my opinion. Now, what I meant by that is, to me, out of all four of those players, he is the best option with the ball in his hands. He's the best option. He shoots the three better than all of them. He draws fouls better than all of them. He shoots free throws better than all of them. And that pick and roll with Zubac going to the basket, getting a lob, he's the best at that than anybody in the league. Clint Capella needs to pay James Harden 10% of his life earnings for the rest of his life. That's what James Harden does. All I'm saying is, if you run the offense through him, what happened the other night is what can happen every night. He's a better basketball player than Russell Westbrook. It's nowhere in the world you're going to tell me they went 0-6, and that is 100% James Harden fault. Now, does he play defense? No. Is he going to make the little plays and dive and hustle? No, I give you that. But when people try to sit here and say, well, James Harden choked here, he did this here, he gave up here, we can say that about a lot of players. How many times LeBron gave up? How many times other players? Hold on, let me finish.
That's not valid. Don,
how many times?
Cut it out. Don't.
He's quit a number of times in the playoffs. I will.
How many times has he quit?
Okay.
You gotta love it. You gotta love it.
Where do we want to begin?
Look at y'all. Look, I ain't even finished. Look at this.
No, 2010 Game 5. He threw the towel.
Hold on, Don. Wait, Don.
No, Delonte fucked his mom.
Hold on.
Hang on, guys.
Hold on. What about Pandemic P? And then let's go here. Let's go last year. With James Harden teammate. How many times have Joel Embiid came up short in the playoffs? My thing is this: Harden's came up short many times. Has he quit? Yes. But you can say that about many players. To say the Clippers don't have a chance because of James Harden, no, they don't have a chance because they have two players that cannot stay healthy, that cannot stay on the court, and then they got another player in Russell Westbrook who, as much of a leader and the motor that he has, he's not a good basketball player with the ball in his hands. That's just a fact. That's just a fact. So for me, I'm just saying with the James Harden thing, I've seen him be great. I've seen him lead an organization and a team on his own. I've seen him go to Brooklyn and play nice. And for a 10-game stretch, them dudes looked like they was going to win a championship, and then all hell broke loose. And that had nothing to do with James Harden. He went to Philadelphia. They was in game 7 in the second round. He won 2 games, and he played alongside an MVP who won the MVP playing alongside James Harden. Just like everybody say Westbrook, when Bill and Paul George played with him, people go berserk. Oh, they had their highest GPAs and all this and all that. Okay, well, your man playing with Harden got an MVP. So everybody need to understand what I'm saying. Right now, on the LA Clippers, their best option with the ball in the hand is James Harden. And if Tyronn Lue is smart, Russell Westbrook needs to come off the bench. He does not need 30-plus minutes. We've seen him in the clutch. He will turn the ball over. He will shoot a brick. He will miss a big free throw. He will do something that will totally fuck up the game. Excuse my language. So that's all I got to say. Everything y'all say about Harden, we can say that about a lot of players. It's just that people don't like him because of, like I said, the strip club stuff and all this and all that. But let's not forget, in Houston, they couldn't get him no help. He got out of there.
That is not true. That is not true.
Okay, go ahead.
That is not true.
Y'all can go. Y'all can go. Y'all can
All
go.
right. Lately, I've been really, really worried about my boy AllBall over here. Some of the statements that you've made over the last couple of months are shocking to the point where I think you don't even believe what you're saying, and you're just trying to get a rise out of people by going against the grain. Let's begin with Kyrie Irving being better than Luka Doncic. I know Luka didn't make the playoffs, but I don't know how you came up with that. Although you already took it back. Next one. Ant isn't that special. You've already taken that one back.
No. Stay there. Just like SGA, I said them guys is good. But what did I also say? Don't do that. Don't lie to the people. What did I also say?
Playoff wins.
He hasn't done any
success.
He hasn't done anything yet.
He hasn't done anything yet.
He's won one playoff game.
3 playoff games, and a playing game, but actually 2 playing games, but he's not been expected to for one, and that doesn't have anything to do with how good he actually is. You said, yeah, I remember you saying that with SGA, but you were just harsh. SGA is not all that. Yeah, I hope
SGA and Ant-Man are top 10 in the league right now.
For one, that's
currently right now.
See, hold on, see,
right now.
See, here's the lies they tell about me. I didn't say SGA wasn't good. When people say he was the next face,
he's not all that.
Y'all said he's the next face of the league, and when you say that, I'm gonna say no, he's not.
Who said he's the next face of the league?
The people.
Thank you, Flea.
I didn't say that.
For keeping it real.
Not you, down. The people.
He's been considered an MVP candidate by the media, so I think the media has a lot to do with this.
12 games though, bro.
No. This is before the season started.
This is going back to last year.
Okay.
His performance from last year.
The summer was hyping up SGA and Ant-Man. So that's going into the season. But go ahead.
And then let's talk about how you clowned James Harden at every turn in Philly, rightfully so. And now all of a sudden you're super high on him. This summer you were saying that you wouldn't trade Jaylen Brown for Paul George. And Paul George is a beast, and he might be the best player on the Clippers. And now he's not even better than Harden?
I said I wouldn't trade Jaylen Brown for Paul George.
Didn't you say Paul George is better than SGA too?
You got to I might have. I don't know.
I'm just saying. I just don't get it because it's so all over the place. You said Paul George is this and that, and now he's not even better than Harden.
At this point,
when did this switch up?
So here. See, this is why I laugh, right? People try to throw me under the bus, right? But they forget. No, really. But they forget all the context, right? For one, the SGA and the Ant-Man, what I always say, and I've been consistent, you're not going to tell me these guys is leaping over some other guys when they haven't had no type of play. I don't care what you do in a regular season. If you're not getting to the playoffs or you're getting to the playoffs and you getting your boot smoked or you're winning one game, I'm not gonna sit there and say you're better than whoever. No,
it's not about
I'm
being better though. You didn't even give him a chance because he didn't make the playoffs with Oklahoma City last year. Like, how many games they win, and there was nothing we could say to tell you otherwise.
Look at my face. Go ahead, Dom.
Oklahoma City gonna be a top 16 this year.
Once again, the James Harden thing is not advocating for James Harden. It's basically not letting people put the blame on everybody else except the one guy that nobody blames for jack shit, and that's fucking Kawhi Leonard.
Everybody
That's what it
blames him.
is. Yeah,
I think
okay.
Clipper fans are soft on him, but the national media is not soft on him.
I ain't hear you blame him.
They act like he doesn't even want to play.
Lord have mercy, man. Go ahead, Dom. Finish your take, Dom.
So he's better than Paul George?
Finish your Dom. Finish your take,
That's
Dom.
my question. Is he better than Paul George?
Who?
Harden. Since when is he better than Paul George?
So, all right. So let me ask you a
This
question.
isn't Houston anymore. You went back to Houston. Why'd you even bring that up? That's
What?
not even the guy that we have.
What has Paul George done to make him better than anybody? Just please explain.
Well,
What?
for one, he's a great 3-level scorer that actually defends. He's 6'8". What do you want me to say?
Because he's
a bucket.
Because
Like-
he's 6'8". Everybody's a bucket.
I think the last time James Harden was even what you could say was better
Does
than Paul
Paul George
George was
have any
20.
scoring titles? Does he
20
have any MVP? No, I'm just asking. What has he
But
done?
But that's resume.
That's on
No,
all
no,
time.
no,
You
no,
can-
wait,
that's
Flea, wait, no. Flea, don't
you
save
can-
him. No, hold
No,
on.
you don't need to. I don't need to be saved by anybody.
Right. Go ahead.
You can say James Harden's better all time. That's fine.
What
but
has Paul George done lately that makes him better than James Harden?
What does James Harden done that makes him better than Paul?
No. You have to explain. It
Okay,
ain't
so
me.
let me ask you this. Okay, so when James Harden was on Brooklyn in 2021, you could say he was better than Paul George, potentially, right? The next year, was he better than Paul George was? I know he only played 31 games, but was he better than him? I don't think he was better.
So if he only played 31 games, how is that even? How was that? How can you even do that?
My eye test said he was better than him.
In 31, but
he
James
lost
Harden only
burst.
played
James
31.
Harden after that hamstring injury, he lost burst. Doesn't get to the rim the same way.
But
Doesn't
James
go by
Harden
guys
only
the same
played
way.
31 games. How is that even fair? Let's talk a full season.
Okay.
What about that?
Guys don't play full.
Who would
guys
you
don't
rather
play
have
full
on your
season.
team, though? Who would you rather have on your team? James Harden or Paul George?
To be honest, I don't want either one.
Okay.
To be honest with you, but no. I'm asking you saying things, but it's not making no sense. Last year, was Paul George better than James Harden?
I think he's a better player than him. He might not have had a better season, but I think he's a better player than him.
Even the playoffs?
Didn't play a game in the playoffs.
Who didn't?
Paul George.
No. Leave him. We know who didn't play a game in the playoffs.
Paul George didn't play in the playoffs.
So how's he better than James Harden last year?
If you're talking availability included, then that's a totally different argument. I just said they're both healthy right now.
James Harden averaged a double-double last year. Had 2 40-point games in the second round.
That's fantastic. He doesn't play a lick of defense though, compared to Paul George. That's a fact.
It's all
You pick
personal.
and choose. You pick and
personal.
choose. How is it? That's personal.
Personal. Yeah, it's personal. It's personal, bro.
What do you guys think? Does James Harden play more than a lick of defense?
But-
He's
but
okay
my-
at best. At best.
My only thing where I get confused with you two is that you take pride in guys that play defense,
Right?
Like
and then
you
until it's
care,
convenient for him not
you
to.
care about somebody playing the other side of the ball. So because Harden was so prolific as a scorer early on, he's not that same guy that won 3 scoring titles in a row anymore. He's not that guy anymore. So
Right.
for them to be, all I'm saying is for them, this Clipper team, to be at all good, he has to give some semblance of defense on the other side too. He cannot just facilitate and be out there, and because he's already bad. Westbrook is already bad on the defensive end, and I'm talking about on ball.
With us,
defense.
Russ hasn't been that bad on defense. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm just talking about on ball defense, Dom. I'm not talking
Okay.
about team defense, playing the passing lanes, just being in the spots at the right time. I'm talking about sitting in a chair and actually going and getting a stop. If you see SGA, if you see De'Aaron Fox, if you see Anthony Edwards, if you see Jamal Murray when he comes back, these are guys that they're gonna have to defend. Steph Curry. These are guys that they're gonna have to defend, and you're not gonna be able to outscore these teams. You're not. You're gonna have to get stopped. So that's my only thing when it comes to how much you still have some reverence for James Harden. He's dog shit on defense too.
But once
And-
again, No, go ahead, Dom. Go ahead.
I was gonna say this is very valid that PG is not the same defender he used to be, but you're comparing him to James Harden. So like it's not a comparison there on that end of the floor. On defense, it's not.
But PG's not no liability on the defensive end.
Liability is like he's not even bad. He's still good.
He's not a liability.
He's just not great necessarily every night, but he's still good and can be great. James Harden at his best can be decent defensively, can be solid. But I think last year, by the way, before you go, Fabian, he had Paul George averaged 24, 6, and 5, playing solid defense, 46% from the field, 37 from 3, and 87 from the line. That's not like it's something like not even taking into account.
How many games he played last year, Don?
He played 56. I think he only played like 2 less than Harden, actually. The only difference was Harden played in the playoffs.
And I think PG's a better 3-point shooter.
So, do you think Harden is last thing before you can go to Fabian? So you think Harden was better than Paul George for how? So you think Harden's been better than Paul George for 7 years?
Yeah.
So who's better, right? Who's better, James Harden or Jaylen Brown?
Why does that take so much thought?
I'm gonna tell you why, because I've been saying it. I'm not a fan of Jaylen Brown. He's not as good as everybody making him out to be. He's much younger, so I think that's where he may get the edge. But if we're talking a basketball play, I'm being honest. Jaylen Brown is not that good to me. There's no disrespect to him, but I'm sorry. What does he do on the court that James Harden can't do? Yeah, he could play defense better. Okay, I give you that.
Can get to the basket better, plays defense better.
God, man.
What?
All right. Okay.
You just can't accept the facts. Like, I don't understand what you want.
Woo. Listen, y'all kill me with
tough crowd.
Y'all kill me with he's more athletic. What does that? Who cares about it for a person? Is Steph Curry athletic?
No, and Steph Curry's the greatest shooter of all time.
He still gets the job done.
But guess what?
James Harden's not that.
Is Trae Young athletic?
No.
But
he still gets the job done.
Hold on, but guess what? When a guy like Cam Payne sees Steph Curry guarding him, he starts licking his chops. A dude like Cam Payne should not be licking his chops when he sees Steph Curry lining up in front of him, when he sees Trae Young lining up in front of him. Those dudes lack the athleticism to be able to play defense against some other guys that are quicker, faster, stronger. That's what they mean by athleticism. You know not a guy that can touch the top of the back.
You know what?
Fine.
I'm sorry. No, I answer your question straight up. Jaylen Brown is not better than James Harden. No.
Okay.
My opinion.
Okay. Got outplayed in the series.
Now, today?
Okay.
No.
Today?
No, got outplayed. They were both second options on their teams last year, and one got outplayed. But that's fine.
Okay. That happens.
I understand. Okay, so James Harden's better than Paul. So Paul George. Here's the thing, though. Okay, let's say in your opinion, James Harden's the second best player on our team. The Clippers don't think that.
Okay.
So what do the
Clippers? Tyloo dumb?
What do the Clippers think then?
Exactly.
That Paul George is the second option. What are you talking about?
Okay. Then who's the first option?
Kawhi Leonard. What?
Where's okay? So now it's my turn because I've heard this. You guys have been yapping about this, right? Regardless of where you fall on the spectrum with James Harden, what you just said right now, Dom, is a complete lie. Everything about the Clippers is a contradiction. How are you going to tell me that a guy like James Harden, everything you just said about him, I agree with. He's a loser. I don't like any his actions, his antics, his reputation, everything about him. How is he walking through that door and Ty Lue propping him up and benching the guy that rescued your season last year?
Thank you.
Right? How is that happening? How are you allowing him to give him any confidence? And Kawhi Leonard is just like, all right, yeah, he's the guy. Paul George is saying he's the guy. They're deferring to him. Why would you give him any sort of any cachet? Yeah. Why how is that we say so? Hold on. If you everything you just said, you think they don't know that? You think part of the reason why he's not even motivated is because he has this is an expiring deal? Would anybody here give him a 3-year deal? No.
I would have to see what he looks like throughout the entire season.
If he played like Michael Jordan, I'm not giving him no 3-year deal. I would never give Harden a contract like that because we know what he's about. But all that being said, I watched the last game. Who was the best player in the Clippers the last game?
Harden, probably.
And who was the best player in the game before that?
I thought Kawhi Leonard was the best player on the floor the other night against the Rockets. Against the
Rockets,
I thought Kawhi was the best player.
Against Memphis,
I couldn't tell.
Probably Paul against Memphis.
I couldn't tell. So when you say James Harden is the best player on the team, I only disagree or agree by default because team, they don't have a pecking order, bro. He walks through that door and they defer to him.
Thank you.
That's crazy.
They accommodate.
But
They accommodate everything for
That's
him.
not true at all.
But that
How can you say that?
If it does appear that way, you kind of got to ingratiate and make a nigga feel comfortable walking through the door like him. He's coming from a situation that was killed. Like when he walked through the door in Philly, Joel Embiid empowered him like, yo, go get it. I'm going to get mine. Go get it.
Flea, they benched Russell Westbrook. It just came out today, Don, right?
Yeah, but let me just say this.
No,
don't gloss over that.
We're gonna talk about it. But I want to say, how did you watch the Knicks game though, and say that we deferred to Harden because Harden was really quiet?
No, that's the first game they played. I'm talking about,
and the second game was exactly the same.
Right, but during those 6 games, they went down the hole. We get that, but those last 2 games, they all played bad. The game before against the Rockets, I couldn't really tell who the best player was. I couldn't.
What's the news that came out today?
You can, but let me just say this: Kawhi Leonard got the ball in the last possession, and he really
ducking that smoke.
I'm gonna bring it up.
Yeah.
Kawhi Leonard got the ball, and what happened?
He got clamped. But I'm just saying that's the coaching staff's view.
He did not get clamped. He did not get clamped. James Harden's defender was following him, and he gave the ball to James Harden. Kawhi had a one-on-one opportunity.
He had the whole right side of the floor open, though, if he wanted to take that side.
Yes.
You know I'm surprised he didn't.
Kawhi did.
Yeah,
exactly. So why are you deferring to James Harden?
But that's basketball.
I think that was just a spur of the moment. I think that was just a spur of the moment decision. He got kind of locked up.
Listen,
he was looking for a bailout.
Basketball is read and react, man. If you out there and you playing, you could take it because we're watching it as okay, he's deferring from them. But again, it's read and react. If you making a play and a guy is open, you gotta make the play. And if the play is passing to Harden, we can't just dumb it down and say, oh, they're deferring to James Harden. There's 4 guys in there, 4 Hall of Fame level guys in there, 3 guys who are top 75 of all time. They are trying to figure out how to build chemistry amongst themselves. If you think that they're deferring to James Harden, in my opinion, it's all about empowering him to play the way he did last year, which was 22-10. If you get 22 and 10 dimes as an LA Clipper this year, that is great. They will be probably a top 4 team in the Western Conference. But kill all this shit about they're deferring to him. They're trying to get him comfortable in an offense that they've been playing in.
Can I try a question?
Wait. Hold on. Did they do that with Westbrook last year?
Yes.
No, they did not. Kawhi Leonard was not wide open one-on-one on the wing and passed it to Russell Westbrook at the top of the key. That did not happen. That would never happen.
You're going too. No. If you really defer to him,
no. We're talking about. You're saying they're trying to make him comfortable. I get that. You're trying to empower him. I get all of that. But to say that they're not deferring to him, this is extra special talk. It's a 6-game winning streak. And you're supposed to be the guy of the team, Kawhi. You're saying I'm giving losing streak. And you're giving the ball up? Kobe's not doing that.
But no,
LeBron, if LeBron did that, there would be half the field split. Yo, why are you giving the ball up? Yo, that's a great play. We know this. We know this. Kawhi, this is the part to me that you can't give up on because it's James Harden.
I disagree with you on everything you're saying because if he was really deferring to him, he would have passed the ball to Harden before he went into his move. That's deferring. He didn't like that he was getting locked up. Let's be real. Jabari Smith was going to block his shot.
He did. And he did a damn good job on Kawhi. Had a good game, but he did a damn good job on Kawhi the other night.
And if you really watch that playback, he didn't even try to make a move. Kawhi has this tendency recently. Just keep an eye out on this, guys. The last 2 years, 3 years, he just over dribbles like crazy in the last possession of the game. And it's Paul George is way better in the last. Maybe James Harden's better for the last shot. I don't know, but I would give the ball to Paul George for the last shot as a fan. If you guys remember the game, I think it was the one that Paul got hurt last year against the Thunder. Kawhi Leonard had a possession at the end of the game where he dribbled out the clock and didn't even get a shot off. Do you guys remember that?
Real quick, Dom.
The possession before?
No, yeah, go ahead.
No. I just wanted to ask too, because I'm sick of him and his grinning and all of that shit. I'm so sick of this nigga.
Because y'all all making my point. That's why
because I want to ask you. That's why I know you're grinning, because you think you. Let me ask you a question.
Come on.
If you are Ty Lue, the decision making, last couple of minutes in the games, the most important shots at the end of quarters, things like that. You're putting those decisions going forward into James Harden's hands with what you have right now?
Yes. Yes. And can I explain why?
Please, please.
It's shown over the years he's able to make the right play. He's going to pass the ball. He's going to get the cutter. He's going to knock down a big 3-point shot, or he's going to draw a foul, whether we say it's flopping or not, and knock down the free throws. My thing is this. Let me ask y'all a question. As smart as I'm saying all these guys are smart. This is not being sarcastic. This is not trolling. I'm being dead serious. If Tyronn Lue is a championship head coach that some believe is top 5 coaches in the league today, you have Kawhi Leonard, who some people revere as probably top 5 in the league today. Some people got him top 5, top 10 small forward on time, the best player on the Clippers. You got Paul George, who, like Dom said, is the second best player on the team. You have Russell Westbrook, who they say leadership, motor, what he brings to the table, all of this. If the Clippers fall short this season, who are we putting the blame on?
It depends how it goes.
I think everybody got to share.
The front office big time as well.
Front office definitely. But
Dude, all right.
I think everybody got to share it. And
unbelievable,
Depends
man.
how it goes, though. Like,
Unbelievable.
everybody watching our elimination.
It's unbelievable.
You guys are inconsistent. You guys are inconsistent, man.
Unbelievable.
You guys are inconsistent, man.
It's unbelievable.
Actually, all of them.
No.
How do you blame?
I'm the only one. Hold on. I'm the only one that's consistent.
I don't get why you guys like blaming one person so much about everything in basketball.
I'm gonna blame James Harden because you blame the best player all the time. You give them the best credit
Not
all the
solely,
time.
though.
They win.
Not
What are you
solely.
talking about? No,
I'm not
you
even into that blaming
who is
shit
it?
anyway.
Hold on.
But
Wait. This is sports. The quarterback gets the most credit in football. We know that's not 100% true.
Most blame is different than all the blame. You feel me? It's never all one person. It's a team's.
That's
it. Can't just be.
He's talking in the blanket statement. Of course, it's not 100% James Harden or this guy, that guy. But most of the blame got to go to the best player. I'm the one who's saying you got to blame James Harden. If you brought him in as the best guy, that's why you got to blame Harden. So
he's not the best guy.
So you keep contradicting yourself.
So why Leonard is the best player on the team? We have given him everything he wants. We fucking traded our future for him. He gets the ball at the end of the possession. Look, what do we talk at the end of the game?
And what's Kawhi's strength on offense? What's Kawhi's strength on offense?
He can score from all 3 levels. He's got one of the best mid-post games in the league, one of the best mid-ranges in the league. He's a fucking champion as the best player, none of which these guys are.
Apparently not when Jabari Smith is guarding them. Guarantee if
he gets locked at the end of games. I told you this.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If James, hold on, no. If James Harden, no, that's what you're.
He gets locked at the end of games these days. I swear. It's true.
If James Harden was being guarded by Jabari Smith, he's not just passing it up like that. He's trying to make something happen because he can. He has that skill to do that. Kawhi doesn't, and he's deferring to him. That's all I'm saying. And I'm not saying, hold on. Wait, that's my point. If you think he's so much better, why isn't he acting like that? I don't get. This is the part that I don't get. If you're the man, you be the man. I don't get this shit from them. I don't get this shit from y'all.
That's disingenuous because we all know who Kawhi Leonard is. We all know his demeanor. We all know how he approaches the game. So you being slick right now, knowing that. But that's the truth. That's who he is.
That's an excuse for him. Yes, it is, man.
Hold on. I'm not about to tell you who you are, too. I'm not about to tell you who you are, Fabian, and then somebody from left field tells me that's an excuse because that's naturally who you are. There's evidence for his entire career. He's not a vocal leader. He's not a guy that's going to do a lot of chatting on the basketball court. He's going to come play when he's healthy. He's going to come play. But you're not going to see a lot of emotion and all that type of shit. I don't know what you want him to do, Fabian, to show that he's the best player. He's not demonstrative. That's not him.
No. That's that. Dirk Nowitzki was not a vocal leader. When he got on that court, he was the leader. He led the way. There's no talking.
Dirk, okay, you bringing up Dirk.
Kawhi leads by example
what is Dirk doing, or what did Dirk do different than what Kawhi's doing on the court to show leadership?
He played the game, bro. What are we talking about right now? What do you mean? That's a fair question. He's anybody who's guarding him at that on a one-on-one. That's not even a fair question in that play because Dirk is killing Jabari Smith or anybody.
Asking you.
No, I'm saying to play for that play in itself. Dirk's go at anybody.
But hold on, Free. All right, I can answer that somewhat. We all seen Dirk play. I've seen Dirk on the court show emotion, talk to his teammates, show leadership. My thing is this with Kawhi. if you're the best player on a team, you deserve some type of blame. It should not be James Harden gets 100%.
I agree.
I think we all agree with that.
Everyone
but hold
agrees.
on, no, because Fabian don't agree with that. That's my argument. See, people think I'm a James Harden fan. If another player went over there and he was getting that treatment, I would say the same thing. My thing is this: if Kawhi Leonard is so great, if Paul George is so great, if Russell Westbrook so great, please somebody explain to me why did the Clippers trade for James Harden?
We already talked about this though, because of injury insurance.
Hold on, but
I think
Dom, I don't think Flea knows this, Dom. Let's not. No. We gotta.
Look, can we finish the Kawhi thing first?
What don't I know? Somebody just said I don't know.
No, don't worry, Flea. You're gonna like it. But actually, I don't know if you're gonna like it. But Kawhi, just because he got locked up on a position and passed and got bailed out by Harden. Let's be real. Harden bailed him out. He gave him a taste of his own medicine. 5 on the shot clock, make something happen because I'm getting locked up, and he made it happen.
Hit a big shot.
But how is that? I don't understand what you're saying though. That Kawhi is not looked at as the best player. Fabian,
No. That's not what I'm saying. I think Kawhi should be the best guy. Paul George should be the best guy by this point.
Paul George has been our best player this season. I just want to put that out there. He has been our best player. Paul George. Right,
but Paul George's attitude, they lower themselves by doing that. That's been my point.
I totally agree with you. I totally agree.
You can't possibly agree with me when you don't see them. That's a deferring. You're not going to win.
No. He got locked up, and instead of he thought he was going to.
I'm not just talking about the one play, Dom. That's just one.
Then you're making a bad point about us deferring to Harden. We never have deferred to Harden. That's why he literally didn't have a 20-point game till what was his first 20-point game? The one against Denver. How was it deferring to Harden?
And they lost that game too.
Because
we were literally not giving him the ball enough, apparently, to people. We didn't empower him enough. And you're saying they were deferring to him. They were not. Everybody's deferring to each other because they're trying to make it work, like Flea said.
Quick, hold on. All right, but quick question.
That wasn't the right basketball play, by the way. He got fucking clamped. Like, don't give me that. He pulled over a little bit, and he had the whole right side of the floor. If Harden misses that shot, that ain't the right basketball play. Harden bailed his ass out. He was not wide open either.
What was the news that came out today that y'all was trying to duck?
So hold on, let's lead into that, right? Good. When they announced that Russell Westbrook was gonna go to the bench, it was said that Russell Westbrook was the one who texted Tyronn Lue that he
volunteered himself.
That volunteered this instead of himself. Today is being reported that he was volunteered to the bench. That Ty Lue benched him. That he did not volunteer for this.
He never said it was 100% Ty Lue, but he got benched. Whether it was the front office pushing it or Ty Lue, I'm not sure because the front office be doing that.
So now, hold on.
I'm hearing this in real time because my co-host didn't want to tell me pre-show. So I'm hearing this in real time.
Wait. But hold on.
I'm hearing this in real time.
Now,
my co-host didn't want to do their job,
right?
And let me know. So
beforehand. So now, but look.
Hey, Flea.
Oh my God.
Nah.
I'm just here. Hold on. Watch this. You want to laugh? I'm just hearing this from them. But if y'all check my story yesterday, whenever this shit came out, I put on my story. I said, are we sure Russell Westbrook volunteered himself on the bench?
I saw that.
Oh, you were right that one.
Dom.
Yeah.
Dom. You supposed to send me a smoke signal. You supposed to shoot me a beeper. I got my beeper still. I'm an old nigga. I got my pages still. You supposed to Dom. Come on, baby. I'm supposed to know these things before y'all get me on here and I'm looking crazy.
Okay. No, we were gonna
wait. No. That was hold on. That was perfect because this is what I was feeling before I even heard that news. Before I even heard the news, they're deferring to him. I didn't have to hear that news to see what's going on here. They're deferring to him in just physically, emotionally, spiritually, whatever it is. They're deferring to that guy to have him be the guy of the team. It's annoying. He shouldn't be that guy.
Are Kawhi and Paul doing that, or is the organization doing that? I don't think Kawhi and Paul are doing that.
Is Don breaking up for everybody or just me?
Yes.
No. I heard it a little bit.
I heard him, but he's in a little spotty right now.
Right now.
I think
you're good now.
Okay.
I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Don. Let me see.
I'm saying, do you think the stars deferring to Harden or the organization? Because you're saying the organization, yes, but benching Russ, playing. We want to be more with James Harden ball. Yes, that's the organization doing that. I agree, but I don't think Kawhi and Paul are necessarily doing that.
I think you might have to go in and out, Don, because it's breaking up.
No. He might be all right now. But see, my thing is this.
It's better, Don. It's better. You good now, Don.
If you're a coach, you got to do what you think is right for your basketball team.
Agree.
Whether I want to believe Harden or Westbrook is the right fit, it don't matter what I'm saying. I'm saying if you're a coach, you have to make that decision and you have to live and die with your decision. So my thing is, whether it's Tyronn Lue or the organization, if they feel they brought Harden in for a reason, you think they're gonna bring a player that caliber to tell him to come off the bench? I told y'all that from the gate. Russell Westbrook, as great as he is, I'm telling you, you cannot have him in the games down the stretch. You cannot.
That's different than starting, though.
Okay, listen.
But you're right about what you said about if you're going to trade for him, then you're not going to probably put him on the bench. That's true.
Right. I told y'all that, and I'm saying this is no disrespect to Russell Westbrook, but if we just all watching the game, yeah, his hustle is winning basketball, but the ball in his hand, his shot selection, his decision making, it's not good. It's just not. And then you bring a guy in that can average 22 and 10, that if you watch him, he can play the 1 or the 2. Listen, man.
Clearly not playing the 2 because that's why they subbed Westbrook out, because he didn't want to catch and shoot and just stand on the wing and be off the ball.
Yeah, they did what? No, stop right there. They did what? They did what? What did they do? Where was Westbrook during that shot?
Excuse me?
Where was Westbrook when Harden hit that shot?
I didn't say anything about that shot, but
I'm asking him. Look, this is crazy.
Even on the bench.
This is crazy. No. This is crazy. Flea, how do you feel after you heard that bit of news? I know it was a bit shocking. I'm sorry if I don't want to say backdoored you, but what did you feel about that?
It's no holds barred going forward. So I'm gonna keep a couple things in the tuck. I got a good back pocket, so it's on now. But like I was saying, to answer y'all, that changes things for me, just in terms of how I look at Russell Westbrook now, and not like, criticizing his game. I thought that the approach was he took the responsibility and said, listen, take me off the bench, put Terrence Mann in the starting lineup or put Norman Powell or whatever you got to do, but take me out the starting lineup, stagger my minutes, and let's try to figure this thing out. If that was a move done by Tyronn Lue, then we do have to pay attention to how Russell's body language and how that affects them going forward, how he embraces coming off the bench. As a Laker, like, he had to do that. Like, you had no choice. In this spot, like, you got to kind of buy into this, because if you don't buy into this, this might be the end of your career. So if you buy into this, it goes back to what I was saying from the beginning. Tyronn Lue got to do his job. And so I got my wish. He actually is doing his job. I thought Russ was the guy that was going to make the sacrifice, but if it's Tyronn Lue that's making this call, then shit, good.
But see, the only thing is, I agree with all that. I'm just not sold that it was Ty. Like, I really am not, just because he has such a resistance to bench players, especially a player of this caliber.
So then Dime,
Lawrence Frank.
But think about it. You make a trade at the beginning of the, during training camp or at the end of the training camp, right before the season starts. You trade for James Harden. You got to play him. I don't know if you figure out taking him off, but you got to play him. This might look different 6 months from now. In February, this might look different. We don't know what it looked like, but in February, this might look different. But initially, you trade for a guy like that who you want to contribute to winning. You got to empower him. Kawhi has to empower him. Paul George, Tyronn Lue, Russell Westbrook, Lawrence Frank, Jerry West. Everybody in the Clipper organization has to empower this dude. If you want what you're going to get from him, you got to.
Hold on. So can we stop right there, right? Because again, Russell Westbrook, we agree, saved last season, right, Dom? Because Paul George got hurt.
I don't think he saved anything. I didn't think he saved anything, but he definitely helped the vibes. Let's put it that way. Got some energy back in the building. Gave us something we needed.
I swear to God, you guys call me a troll. You guys me all kind of names, the spin doctor and everything. Like 1 minute he brought the energy. He was the point. He actually changed his whole style. He's a point guard.
Yes,
Next
that's
minute
true.
he didn't save the team. Did Paul George play in the playoffs last year?
Why are those the
They-
same thing though? The one thing you just
Because-
said is not save
Fuck,
the team.
what is that? What does that mean, Fabian?
Paul George sat out last season during the playoffs.
He
didn't
saved
play
the team.
No,
What
he
like,
twisted his
because
leg.
he played well.
He didn't just play well. He saved them anyway. The same guy that saved the
From
team.
what?
And you said he saved the team. You said it before. Now you're changing that up. He brought the energy to the team last year. Fine, cool. Now this year they put him as the
Different.
starting point guard, right? They promised him that, correct? Before Harden.
I thought it was they promised it him when he signed with the team.
Okay, so that would be empowering him, correct?
100%.
Okay, so now you feel like the guy that you empowered this summer is okay to de-empower because you got James Harden.
Nobody
Of
ever.
course
What
not.
did I say before I finished my little soliloquy? I said that we have to look at now
Yeah, that's
How-
exactly what he said.
how Westbrook takes this demotion. We got to take a look at it.
And Fleet, I didn't like what I saw first game, man. This is
I'll
why
agree. I'll agree.
he was the latest to stand up for that game winner. We're on a 5-game losing streak. Bones Highland, who's not getting any minutes at all, literally ran to half court celebrating.
Bones
It was-
Bones is a second to third year player. Russell Westbrook is a 16-year player, a former MVP, a guy who's played in the finals, a top 75 player. Like Bones Highland being excited because he's already been told he's out of the rotation. So he's going to do everything he can to get back in the rotation. I'm just saying
True.
the reactions. This
Fellas,
guy just got benched. But Bones Highland is a second-year player trying to figure it out. So
But my whole point is though that he did not look very like hyped.
I
And
agree.
it's more 17 minutes is not. He only got one stint in the first half. That is not from
agree.
what we were just doing with him. I would be not. I mean, that's not fun.
let me say
see,
something
but
real
these
quick.
niggas is laughing because the impression that was given 3 or 4 days ago was was Westbrook sacrificed and went and said, "Take me out of the front." So you laughing at shit?
I don't-
Real
what's so funny?
disingenuous and some slick ass shit.
Because it's the contradictions that we just
What contradiction?
I admit my contradictions, but I've said from the beginning the Clippers they're making it a championship a bust scenario because they want to blow it up. Dom wants to kill me when I say that, but
How
but
does
the
this
thing is
imply they want to blow it up from a
Because-
business perspective?
because
Because you
regardless
can't
of
pay all 4 of those guys.
you,
No, you're not.
well,
Well, you're gonna go into the arena with no stars, Flea. As a-
I've been saying 2. I mean, Fabian, what did I say? 2 of those guys are going to be there. I don't know what 2, but 2 of those guys are going to be there.
That's not
So-
blowing it up. That's retooling around this. That's
right.
retooling.
So that's what I mean. I think that's what I mean by blowing up, Dom. I mean,
That's
like you're
totally
gonna
different. Blow it up
Right,
means
but
get
you're-
rid of all 4 of them and start planning for the future.
right, but either way, you have trade assets with those contracts. Is all my point is, and you can get draft picks with that. You can get whatever you want with that. That's my point. That's why you have them expiring at the same time. You guys don't want to hear it because you're in love with these players, and that's
I'm
always been my
not,
position.
not how-
Okay,
I'm in
can I
love
make-
with
How the
Kawhi.
business- That's not how the business of
Can
basketball
I make 2
works.
points? Can I make 2
What,
points?
what doesn't real quick? Oh, but what doesn't work that way?
You're saying that all of these the expiring deals that they're on right now, Fabian, there has to be another team besides Boston, Milwaukee, Denver. There has to be 3 other teams outside of those title contenders that are like on the precipice of winning a championship that they would trade away draft picks, young players to go get an expiring deal of Harden or an expiring deal of Westbrook, or knowing that Paul George has a player option at the end of this year and going to get him, not knowing that he's going to resign with that team. That's a dicey thing to do with those 4 guys. No team is going to do that unless they're right there at title contention.
But no, I'm just saying that's why I normally see when I see expiring contracts, that's a trade asset. And when I see 4 of them at the same time lined up, that's not a coincidence for me. That's all
Yeah,
I'm saying. They were their
Usually
smoke expired for me.
For Evan Fournier, for a guy like that. Yeah, expiring deal. Come on. Let me
okay.
take the money onto the books. Your deal is expiring. That money will come off the books, and now that frees up more money for us to go forward. But them 4 guys, 2 of
listen,
those guys
you're
gonna
wrong.
beat it.
I'm gonna make 2 quick points, and then, like I said, we get to the next topic if y'all want to.
Yep.
It's up to y'all. In the beginning, when Harden came and paused, and everybody was like, "Yo, James Harden needs to sacrifice all this and all that." You know who really needs to sacrifice, right? Russell Westbrook. If he doesn't sacrifice this team, once again, we saw it. And then I'm going to say another thing. The Paul George Kawhi Leonard experiment is a failure. The Clippers need to realize that the organization, and you need to move off of both of them. However you want to do it, that's the problem and the issue that everybody's afraid to say and nobody says.
No, but why would you get James? Why were you so pro getting James Harden if that's what you believe? You should have just said blow it up.
Once again, the experiment of Paul George and Kawhi Leonard up until today is a failure.
Ooh.
Now that hold on, Flea. Now that you acquired James Harden, if y'all do not at least get to the finals, you blow it up.
But he don't. I really want you to be right, and we do that. But Ballmer doesn't want to enter the new stadium with no stars.
And
He's
I want to
afraid.
know.
We're second-class citizens.
I want to know how.
I think he's trying to say the same thing I am, Flea. I think AllBall saying the same thing I am. Like,
We
not
said
blow it up.
and Paul George get rid of both. Two people.
I get that, but the thing that's just I don't even know how this gets so. It's not that serious, bro. This is not working. It's been 5 years with them. This is not LeBron where he's controlling everything. Kawhi has no control over the general manager. They have no control over
What? Are you insane? They've acquiesced to everything he wants. Everything. We've got all these washed point guards because they want point guards. I'm so tired of us laying over for them. Kawhi Leonard made us trade our whole future, including a fucking 30-point per game stud right now, to do this bullshit. And we like blackmailing us like that. So he's given everything.
So fine, I'll
he gets a load managed too, and he gets PR saved every fucking time.
Yeah, I'll even concede that, bro, because it's way too triggering for you. Like, all I'm saying is that if they lose this year badly and they had this is not a good look. There's no way Steve Ballmer's sitting there and going, "I'm keeping this around." So when AllBall blow it up,
I hope you're right, man.
I'm not talking about blow it up like what you're saying. Again, it's they have to change what's going on. Like, there's not going to be stars. Nobody's gonna look forward to seeing that in a new stadium, no matter what the setting is. They're gonna change that.
They're going back to the Forum, right or wrong. Are they going back to that area? To the Forum?
Yeah. Not back. They've never been there. They're opening it.
Okay, right. They're going to Inglewood.
The Lakers were there.
There's a couple of layers to this, Fabian. Just respect and to you too, AllBall. Like Ballmer, Frank, Tyronn Lue, they're about to go into a new arena, brand new arena, and might be the best arena in basketball. The way he got, what type of money he got,
right?
They're gonna go into a new arena with Russell Westbrook.
No, but Flea, they can make.
No, I'm just asking. Like,
right. But my thing is this.
No, come on, Fab. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but it's funny how you ask it like that, and that's what we're saying,
bro. Listen, man. Listen. This is my thing with the James Harden situation. Why I was advocating so tough, right? Is because once again, Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, it's a failure.
Only because they can't stay healthy. How does Harden help them stay healthy?
Listen, however you want to slice that, however you want to make an excuse or justify it, I don't care no more about that. It's a failure. When them two dudes came together and it was the big press conference, the world stopped. Oh my God, the Clippers finally got it.
Y'all remember?
It's been a failure.
Oh boy, you remember Pat Bev and Lou Williams? They was in the casino. They said they just won the championship. These niggas was going crazy.
Thank
Look
you.
at Dom's face. Dom remember that shit.
Fuck that team, bro. I fucking hate them all. Honestly.
Come on, man. So why not? If it doesn't work out, Jerry West already told Paul George to his face, "Yo, bro, I never seen two guys that can't stay on the court. Make some trades, bro." They still listen. If I'm Clippers, you know what move I'm trying to do? I would trade Paul George for a Klay Thompson or something. Listen,
that's
bro,
ridiculous.
Once again, you have to make some moves.
Klay Thompson, though.
Okay, listen. I'm just saying
you got to figure out something to go forward with, though. Oh boy,
yeah,
like,
no.
I know
right.
that you got four options right now,
man.
And obviously the Kawhi Leonard, Paul George tandem. I agree it's a failure. I also agree that 75% of that time they were not healthy. They weren't even on the floor, right? I always tell Dom, and Dom knows this, the results are the results, Dom. They just you didn't win. But getting rid of those two Tell me what you're doing going forward before you say, all right, we got to get rid of those.
Man, it's a lot to do, man. It's a lot.
It ain't a lot to do. That's the
AllBall,
problem.
are you
It's
getting
not
rid
a
of
lot to do.
AllBall? Are you getting rid of them all 4 of them?
If they don't go to the championship this year, Dom, I'm getting rid of all of them, and I'm firing Tyronn Lue. Facts.
I would go ahead.
No. Go ahead, Don.
I would love that, but I don't think Ballmer has the, no pun intended, the balls to do that going into a new stadium with no stars.
Right, Terrence Mann is going to be the man.
But you asked,
we might love that, but that's not going to bring the neutrals of LA.
And I love Terrence Mann.
But hold on, you asked me a question,
yes.
And once again, you can't ask me a question. I give you my answer. And then now, no, I'm telling you, if they don't get to the championship, I don't want to. Championship. I'm getting rid of all of them. And Kawhi Leonard and Paul George, you can trade them dudes and get something real nice. It's players that's going to want to play in LA. I'm sorry. I don't know why is everybody not understanding that.
Because what I was saying to Fabian too, the business of basketball comes into play. Like, yeah, we could kick this shit, but
it's a potential 1-year rental. That's
right. And Toronto was right on the cusp.
That's right. Yes, I was gonna say that. Yeah,
it was right on the cusp, and they said, you know what? Buy DeMar, bring Kawhi.
Right.
Look what happens. Right.
Right.
So
right.
That's what I was trying to say to you, Fabe. There's got to be a team that's like right there, and they take a Paul George, and it tips them over the or they get Kawhi Leonard, and it tips them over. I don't know how many teams are like that right now to be able to do that, and you actually be able to make a deal with somebody.
I just gave you one.
You got. Yeah, go ahead.
Take Kuminga, take Klay Thompson, take Chris Paul, go get Paul George.
Bro, what kind of trade would that be for us? I like Jonathan Kuminga, but why would we want Klay Thompson and CP3?
Okay.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's. I think. Oh, we're moving on. So that's a great transition, right?
I mean, I guess so.
Okay.
I was just gonna say, it doesn't make
Dom gets going when we talk Clippers.
It doesn't make much business sense, though. That's the thing. Like what you're saying, doesn't
at all.
But also getting Paul George, right, or trading Paul George, as Flea said, you're trading him to a team that's like right on the cusp, right? So they're probably not going to give you one of their top 3 players. You're probably going to get like a number of guys, like kind of like how you guys gave the Denver Nuggets when you traded for Melo, like that kind of thing. Not even that much, obviously, but like a couple players at that level, role players. That's not filling the seats of LA, that a city that derides stars. You know what I mean? Like,
now I will say this, AllBall.
What are you shaking your head for, though?
We could take it. I ain't got no problem with us taking it.
Taking what?
Taking Paul George, Kawhi Leonard type of guy.
But see, like, who are you? Like, I'm sorry, but Julius Randle's not moving the needle for people out here. I'm sorry.
I got you. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing my team out there. That's all.
Yo, you know what's sad before we transition? Just fans in general. Clippers ain't been out the second round maybe one time. It's a possibility that y'all don't get out the first or the second round, whether y'all got Kawhi Leonard or Julius Randle. It just boggles me. Like y'all stuck on these guys that can't stay on the court, that can't get you over the hump. Bro, you gotta let go. It ain't working.
I said get rid of it this past summer because I wanted to have
a year.
I said get rid of him this past summer though, because I wanted to have a year before we go into a dome to see how we want the roster to look. But
all right, let's go fake.
Yeah, I don't know if all 4 of them leaving, going into a new stadium, that just doesn't make much sense. I agree with you from a basketball perspective, but you're not looking at it from what Ballmer would do.
Yo, all you geniuses in the comments, I appreciate you. Trust me, I love it.
Read them before we transition. There's a lot of hate for everybody.
I love it. I love it because you guys are watching.
That's fine.
Next time, yo, I'm gonna tell you like this. If you got hate like that, you ain't leaving a super chat. I ain't reading it. I might even block you after that. You supposed to leave a super chat and hate me with love like that. You kidding me? Because listen, the way you guys talk about ball, I swear to God, like it's crazy. We should record all that stuff. Like the Golden State Warriors, Draymond Green, the super genius himself, looks crazy in the light. Getting suspended for people in a chokehold. They are now in dire straits. They're losing. They lost 6 in a row or 7.
6
in a row.
Yeah.
The Steph Curry Warriors, 6 in a row they lost. Klay Thompson looks like he's in the spin cycle of the latest whatever washing machine. SGA took Steph Curry's sold over there. Pause. What do we think of the Golden State Warriors?
We're not reading the comments.
Yeah,
Hell no, not right now. Leave a super chat first.
We're not gonna. It's gonna be all 100 at once. Like we might as well just knock some out.
Yeah, and
nah. We got listen. It's 10:15. We got to roll out of here. I'll do it by myself.
Yeah.
Okay, but all right. I just want to keep them engaged a little bit.
Yeah,
they're engaged. How much more engaged can you get than these people right now? Yo, wait till you see this, bro. They're crazy.
Come on, give 5 minutes. How about that?
Good. If y'all want to read, go ahead. I'm in the building. Let's go.
Nick Pillow said for the Clippers to win the chip, Harden has to be the best or second best. I don't know about that.
Let's go, Nick.
only all ball agrees with that. Dime's face when Fob asked that. Paul George second in my opinion. Okay. Hashtag take the shot.
I love it.
Jesse says
the shot, by the way.
NBA wins will be easy to come by the next two games for the Clippers. They're playing the moribund Spurs.
Moribund.
Jumps with no shoot. Fish. Flea is correct. Flea was correct. This is what you were saying about I believe James Harden.
I don't know what. I don't know what.
Two is the cop that ain't trying to hear nothing. You guilty. Looking like Beretta.
Yo, Fish.
Dom does not get that joke.
Nick Miller said Russ can kill second units. The cops? Are you sure?
That's funny.
You have the great work, you guys. Great content. You guys keep it real every show. Thanks, Big Baby.
We appreciate you,
Big Baby, man.
Yo, Fish is a fool, man.
Rockstar Mel is not having all ball stuff. Here comes the trash. That was
all
ball was talking.
I'm so over Rockstar Mel. Don't even make no sense, bro.
All ball hilarious. Salute. What's up, Spencer? It's more to basketball than that. Shaking my head. This is when you were talking about Harden. Dejan Mercy. This isn't 2018. Thank you. Harden washed. Oh, this guy's I don't know who this guy is, but he was deriding James Harden so hard. He's got to be a fanboy.
He is so right. Shout out to Hassan.
Oh, forget Hassan.
That's crazy.
The Brick and Harden were prolific quitters. He had points. All ball. Everything you said is facts. Oh, keep spitting. You bodying them. Jesus Christ.
Yo, two got a mole in here. Fuck that. Like, nah.
That's James Harden's burner account.
Yo, that's two burner account on the side.
That's Harden's burner account. 27 missed threes, Houston. Here's the thing. In the same breath, he said they have no playoff wins. He now says with no playoff wins. He's switching up. I don't know what that means. Clippers really fumbled on SGA. Paul George has never been better than Harden in his career. That's a lie. 2013, he wasn't better. 2013, he wasn't better. 2014, he wasn't better.
Look, here you go. Just read the comments, bro. I'm not saying that. You want to read the comments.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if he was better 2013. Yeah.
Paul George in Indiana make it to the conference finals as the first seed. He wasn't better.
And he did what?
Harden was 30 a night, and they was
he 30? No, he was not 30 a night. The second year, the first year was Dwight Howard.
Okay, I'm a little early. Okay, I'm a little early.
You know what? Stay right there. That's a little like for me right now, in a way, Luka versus Tatum. Like Tatum is all around more skilled. He's supposed to be better, but I'd rather have Luka. Me personally, that's how I look at it. Okay, right, but
everything easy. Tatum takes entirely.
I'm not a fair taker, Dom. No, stick to your guns. I'm a troll and I'm a spin doctor. Right now, I think Luka's better. I would take Luka over Tatum, and back then, I would take Harden over Paul George back then. 2013, 2014.
Before he had led a team out of the first round.
Yeah, but that was his first season in Houston.
Paul George was leading teams to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Leading is a strong word.
No,
but he was the best player.
He was the best player leading.
He was tough in Indiana.
He was amazing.
I don't think he was better than Paul.
That was a different.
He wasn't that though.
He replaced Danny Granger, and they went like that. Like
and at the time, I was arguing he was better than Melo. That's Flea. You would have hated me back then.
Well, you would have hated me back then. I don't think James Harden was better than Paul until Paul broke his leg. Then I think Harden's been better for a while, and then I think after Harden's hamstring injury in Brooklyn, I think Paul's better again. And I think the Clipper organization agrees. Let's be serious. This guy, Dime Dropper, bringing up old shit. Speak on the game. What are you talking about, dude? If no playoff success is all balls criteria, why now they still have no playoff success? And he's switching up. I'm still confused at what he's talking about. 2021 playoffs, dumbass. Okay, guys, stop with the personal attacks. Phoenix Gen Z is talking about you, all ball, saying this how long Paul George has been better than Harden. Harden had more points than PG-13 with 11 shots. PG-13 had 22 shots. And PG plays better defense than Harden. Made a huge block at the end of the game. Can Harden do that in his life? Thank you, buddy. Shut up.
And they pass Harden the ball.
He's in his
Paul
bag
George has
tonight.
been better than Harden since the 2021 playoffs. I agree. 45-point game win in the playoffs. That's fantastic. I agree. And then what happened in game 6 and 7 that you conveniently leave out all the time? All ball. You don't have to argue for the sake of arguing. PG has been better for a good minute now. Harden had better playoffs than PG. Yeah, he did because PG didn't play a game. Paul George living off reputation. I addressed that. Yeah, Flea, get on too. All ball arguing for the sake of our. Yeah, we already said that. Great point, Flea. Mel's always Flea's biggest cheerleader in these comments.
Right now, you know, me and Mel will be arguing them all. So
yeah, that's true. It's simple as this. Who do you trust to get you a stop at the point of attack? Obviously, Paul over Harden. Harden's a great. This is what these Harden fans always do. He's a great post defender and great defensive playmaker. Defensive deflections. He's not great. And he's a good
right there. Stay right there for a second. With Russ coming off the bench, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, that's something that we probably would have to, coach Russ up on. Meaning, this is what we need from you. If Russ is a guy that's just flying around, getting points at the rim, defending, deflections, playing passing lanes, go out there and you send your pit bull out there to scare away the visitors. If you could throw Russ out there to do those type of things and get him to play 20 to 25 minutes a game, how does that not help your ball club? I'm just asking.
If he buys into that, but the only issue I have is
if that's a role that he buys into for the guys that are down on Russell Westbrook, let me specify 2, for the guy that is down on Russ, that's not a good role for him. I'm asking.
Can I say something that's gonna hurt some people's feelings? Russ can't do nothing but hurt a team.
Well, that just was false for what we saw in the beginning.
I mean, did you see what he did with?
Explain what we need from him, and you telling me.
I'm being honest, Flea. I love y'all to death. You see what he did with Dylan the Villain when he did I'm just being honest. I have no personal against nobody. I'm just saying for him to be a point guard, his decision making, his shot selection is just bad, bro. I don't see him helping. I just don't.
Fine, and I just said the role that he could play that will make him effective is everything that I just said: flying around, getting loose ball, defending 1, 2, 3, and 4, just out there just doing all the intangibles and the dirty work.
Okay. All right,
he could be the best guy off the bench in the league.
Right, but Flea, he has to want to sacrifice and do that. Remember,
I agree with you.
In his mind, remember a lot. Let's talk for real, just for 10 seconds. In a lot of these players' mind, including Harden, they still think they're the superstars 5-10 years ago. In Westbrook mind, yeah, it sounds good, but bruh, he's still gonna make the turnover. He's still gonna get the charge foul called against him. He's still gonna be out of control. He's still gonna take the bad shot when he should pass. That's just who he is.
You act like he does nothing good on the basketball court.
That's what bothers me.
Well, I think he's
the Knicks would like him.
I think he's just speaking to a skill set that Russ never developed. Yo, go back to that last comment, Dom, real quick.
Paul George is an infinitely better player than Jaylen Brown.
The one about deflections that James Harden was whatever. Okay, deflections and steals. You know who leads the league in deflections? Paul George. No, Paul George with 3.9, something like that.
And that checks out on the eye
test. Do you know who's second?
SGA. Probably SGA or
I thought so.
Damn, good for SGA.
I don't know who's second. I'm asking because it's either someone. I gotta be.
No, I wanted to know, but if you said SGA, I wouldn't be surprised.
Fellas, I'm being honest. James Harden is better than Jaylen Brown.
He agrees with you.
Flea, I ain't trying to be funny, but with Westbrook, bro, it's and I told you, my brother said this and it flew over people's heads. But let's be realistic. Where's the triple doubles at? Where's everything else?
We don't need him to do all that anymore.
It's over.
That's not necessary,
bro. It's over. He can't. See, let's go to the next topic, man.
Bob,
man.
about to say some bullshit.
Nah,
you think Ty Lue's gonna come out?
I am. See what I'm saying? Like y'all, no, but if it's something you disagree with, it's bullshit. I'm a troll. I'm this. Like y'all gotta learn how to accept somebody else's just a different opinion. I didn't say none of your opinions were bullshit, bro. That's number one. Number two. Like it's true. Where are all these triple doubles that you got? That's what they were praising Westbrook with. Like if Joker goes to any team,
when he was in a position that he didn't have a great roster, he literally had to do everything for the roster. So if that's what's coming out of doing everything, which is triple doubles, then so be it. I don't understand why.
That's a great point. That's a great point. But what I'm saying is that some of that's supposed to be the skill that everybody made it out to be should be here with any team, with the Lakers or anybody, and be a true point guard and still be able to rebound like that. And I have to score like that. That's crazy.
This dude did that shit 4 times. Go find me another nigga that can even do it.
I'm not.
Literally Oscar Robertson and him and maybe Jokic in the future.
Yes.
And young LeBron in this era, I think, could definitely.
Nobody even talks about the triple doubles no more. That's not necessary for them to be
that's
good.
not. But that's again, y'all take the point and spin it to how you want to spin it. That's not the point. The point is that
what is the point,
bro? The point is that if the skill set of the triple doubles, the way that he got it, and the magnitude that you guys hyped it up. Because I never thought it was all that, and that's what you were saying also. I never thought it was all that.
No, I'm not. If you don't think a guy averaging a triple double for an entire season is not commendable, then I thought we were really purists, and we not. Because there's no way you can tell me that averaging double figures for 3 categories for an entire 82 games is not. Get the. Right.
If you're telling me that's the same kind of triple double that Joker has in terms of wins for his team, and it's the same kind of effect.
We know Joker's better than Russ, though.
None of us on the screen can do it. Nobody in the fucking comments can do it. No, like nobody that personally could do it.
I can't do anything that anybody in the NBA does. That makes no sense whatsoever. So once again, we make these points that make no sense. Listen to the point that I'm trying to make, bro. Like that makes no sense to me. What
makes no sense is us bringing up triple doubles right now in year 16 for Russell Westbrook. That doesn't matter.
It's not relevant right now.
That doesn't matter.
What is the point?
That doesn't matter.
You guys being like
triple double right now helps them win.
Wow. No, no, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying
asking a question. I'm not saying you said that. Is that help them win?
If it was what y'all made it out to be, if it was some sort of real skill set where he's actually engineering an offense and get these assists.
Find a bunch of niggas that do it.
What's your point overall, Fabian?
All right, so no,
it doesn't matter because y'all not gonna listen. Everybody's trolling.
No, we are gonna listen. What's your point, though?
No, you're not. You keep everybody cutting off, man.
Let me tell you this real time. Get out of your feelings, bro. We talking basketball.
Ain't no feelings, bro. You cutting people off and you cutting people off and not listening, bro. If he's bringing the same skill set that brought him to a triple double that y'all made it out to be, whatever it was. Magic Johnson had triple doubles. Jason Kidd had triple doubles. Their kind of triple doubles and it put the team to a different level. It elevated them. It made the team better. Russell's triple doubles to me were never that to me. It was just fluff. It was stat padding.
Russell Westbrook doesn't average a triple double. They're not even a 6th seed the year that he won the MVP.
Because he's a super athlete, bro. He's not a regular type of dude.
Okay, but I still don't understand what the triple doubles have to do with anything right now.
No, I can tell you.
That's what I'm trying to understand.
So let me say it. Let me respond. You see how people say Harden ain't this and that no more? Don't y'all say that? He ain't got the explosiveness. He ain't got this. He ain't got that.
He doesn't.
And Russell Westbrook don't have the fucking triple doubles no more.
Yeah, he's not as good as he used to be.
All right.
They all are. Yeah. Well, that's why also for anybody in the comments.
It finally came out. Say it again, Dom. Russell Westbrook is what?
We've all said that.
Wait, Fleet. No.
Doesn't Russell Westbrook not having the same explosion is news?
No.
Oh, shit.
What did you just say?
He doesn't have the same explosion.
No, you did not. You said Russell Westbrook is not good anymore. That's what you.
What? When did I say that? He's not good anymore. Find that fucking quote.
It used to be.
That's what you just said.
Yeah. Shock? Is that shock?
As he used to be, right?
Yeah, good as he used to be.
Man, I'm not gonna be stuck on this because they're gonna be.
No.
What was your point? Though I'm still confused.
Hold on. My point is this: y'all don't like James Harden. It's personal with him. So y'all go deeper, pausing y'all back for him. Hold on, Fleet.
Sure.
Once again, we quick to say James Harden don't have the explosiveness. He don't have this. He don't have that. We can say the same thing about Russell Westbrook. But you know what? Hold on.
Westbrook's a lot faster.
Everybody else refutes that Harden is still this.
Westbrook still as athletic as Westbrook is still as athletic as 25-year-olds in the league.
But you know what everybody say about Russell Westbrook? You hear your man just now? He's still explosive. He's still this. He's still that.
Have you seen how high he gets on rebounds sometimes? It's ridiculous. I'm serious.
My thing is don't bring up no triple doubles. Like if he was averaging triple
point, man.
If he was
what was the point though?
What's the point if we're gonna go in a circle about it? We're not gonna listen to it. We're not.
No.
I'm listening. I'm waiting for it.
The point is the Clippers acquired James Harden. And when they lose, they're going to blame 100% on him. When they have another player on there that's maybe worse than him, who game has went down fucking hill, who don't get no more triple doubles and don't impact the game how he used to.
Let me ask
That's
you a
a
question.
fact.
Let me ask you a question too. If Russell Westbrook is on the bench, right, and he's playing 15 to 17 minutes a game, at the end of the season, you're going to blame Russell Westbrook, who got demoted to the bench and is playing 15 to 17 minutes. In what he is going to be on the floor for 15 minutes a game coming off the bench. When we get to April and May, you're going to be in a position to say it's Westbrook's fault that they're not good? Same question for you, Fabian.
Well, I still want Fabian's original point. What was Fabian's original point?
Bro, doesn't matter, man. Like, yeah,
why
like,
it doesn't matter? We've already wasted enough time on it. I want to answer.
Yeah, like, bro, what is the if the whole point is with LeBron, even with LeBron's triple doubles or Magic, Jason,
can we not use the word
bro,
those
what I'm saying, bro, this is what I'm saying. You asking the question and cutting people off. Yo,
why are you talking about triple doubles though?
You just asked me what I meant and then cut me off when I'm answering, dog. What are you doing?
Let's see if you say anything different. Let's see if you say anything different.
I'm not. That's why I just told you. Why am I gonna answer the question? You keep cutting me off, bro. This is stupid. Go ahead, keep going to the next topic.
I told you this is gonna be hot. Let's go, baby.
I told you, it's crazy.
What was the point?
I love it.
There's no point, bro.
I'll mute my mic.
Let me ask y'all a question. Y'all gonna blame Bones Highland at the end of the year when he doesn't play or get 5 minutes a game?
You see, the point is, all Clipper fans, all basketball people is gonna blame James Harden instead of everybody else on the Clippers. That's the point.
Cool. That's all I want to do.
I have my mic muted. I'm waiting.
There's no way if he has a lesser role on the team, by the end of the year, you can blame Russell Westbrook. If he has a lesser role in game 11 and we get to game 75, 80, I don't want to hear none of you niggas talking about it's Russell Westbrook fault when he has a lesser role on the team and we've propped up James Harden to take us to the promised land. Don't even call Russell Westbrook's name.
Wow. I'm still waiting. My mic is muted.
Wow. Who are you talking about?
I'm talking about whoever says at the end of the year, if the Clippers are not successful, if they underachieve, make it make sense to yourself. Fuck me. Make it make sense to yourself. If Russell Westbrook's role on the team is diminished at the beginning of the season and the same role is played throughout the entire season, how are you going to blame a guy that comes off the bench for 15 minutes a game like it's his fault that they are not at the promised land? Help me understand that.
All I'm saying is, before we go to the next topic, all I'm saying is this. Flea, you make a great point. I'm not going to argue it. I don't want to argue about it no more. Hold on. All I'm going to say is this. All the smoke we give James Harden for not having whatever game he had 2, 3, 5, 10 years ago, Russell Westbrook don't have the same game neither. But we tend to stay on, but we tend to shit on James Harden. Paul George ain't got the same game he had before neither.
James Harden's a better player, right?
Prime though than those guys are, in my opinion.
James Harden's a better player. So you're gonna have to blame the better player if he doesn't show up, right?
Say no more.
Right?
I'm still waiting though. I have my mic muted.
All right, come on, let's go to the next topic.
You're waiting to cut people off and go crazy.
No, I'm not. Just say it.
Yo, so I'm not blaming Russell Westbrook. You know who I'm blaming if they lose? I said it already, right?
I know, but
you're not listening, Flea. Who'd I say, Don?
I heard.
Who am I blaming? Because you're going crazy over there. You remember? Look. Oh, okay. So
I'm saying,
somebody's consistent.
What was your final point though about Westbrook?
We spent an hour and 18 minutes in counting on James Harden. Just want to let y'all know.
That's what I'm trying to move on, but it's just
disgusting. Want it though. The people want it though.
They do.
They do. Y'all are really the nutcases in the. Are we done with the comments, Don?
Oh no, yeah, sure. So
Mel agrees. Yo, too. They're disrespectful, but it's
Mel agrees with.
Mama, I made it.
Mel agrees with Flea saying they just trying to make Harden feel at home. Robert says it's called player management. They're stuck with Harden, so have to utilize him to maximize him. If they bench him, they'll lose him. He'll check out. Harden needs to be treated like the guy. Fab don't know basketball.
Oh, he trolled you again. He got you again. See, that's the shit that makes Fabian tight.
No, whoa. No, that makes y'all tight. The Hoopers. No. the Hoopers.
What did I say to you the other night?
I'm stereotyping y'all.
Yes, fine.
Presidential genius.
Yes.
That never picked up a basketball. That's right, Mel.
Kawhi had a 6'10" good defender on him. Thank you, Flea. Jordan gave up the ball to Paxson and Kerr. Oh, my God. Kawhi Leonard said, yeah, I know what Kawhi said. This is why I hate guys who never hoops opinion. Fab sound dumb as shit.
And you on my line, baby.
Why is he going so quick? Yo,
I know.
yo.
They can't resist. They know what it is. There's something called charisma. You got to be like either develop it or be born with it. It's not in you. It's okay. Learn, take some notes. You're like, you might get this good, bro. You might get this good.
Jabari
Don't
Smith
play with me. Once I get like, woo, and it's 11 o'clock at night. Once I get started, it's over for you.
Jr. was on Kawhi and played good D, which would have led to a bad shot. Truthfully, but you don't do that to the detriment of getting an L consistently. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not sure what you were talking about.
Russ is. Oh, Z shows up. Zach says Russ is different than Harden. Harden needs the ball and looks to score more than Russ. Yeah, Spencer said he did dribble the claw. Kawhi is one-dimensional with shot selection. I don't know about that. He got to test his difficult shot taking. I agree with that.
I agree.
You got to test his difficulty shot taking. I agree.
When you look, and Dom, what you said earlier, I think Kawhi's been like that his whole tenure on the Clippers. Like, I don't know what happened.
Who's Hassan Jama? Is that AllBall's son?
Yeah.
Is that your nephew? Who is that? Is that AllBall's nephew?
I'm chilling, man. Listen, man.
Remember,
Kawhi made the right decision. Front office.
Remember LeBron clamped Kawhi. Was it like 3 seasons ago? At the end of the season, he fouled him.
I just thought it was a little handshake action, but it is what it is. Bottom line, AllBall, they're not winning if they play through Harden. They go as far as PG Kawhi with Harden and Russ supporting them. We watched Harden throw up in the playoffs last year.
Hold on. Big shout out, Zach. I never said play through Harden. I said Harden should be the one with the ball in his hand to make the decision.
What's the difference?
There's a big difference. What are you talking about?
I'm wondering what it is.
Listen, if I gotta explain that, then we don't belong on this show, man. I ain't going through
What do you
that,
mean?
I love that. I love that response.
You mean just bringing the ball up and setting it up?
Yeah, no.
Leave him alone, Flea. Flea, leave him alone.
No, but I would just for the people's sake, I would have the ball in Harden's hands in terms of facilitating and getting guys where they need to be.
That's all I'm saying.
In terms of who needs the touches, it's got to go through PG and Kawhi for them to be successful. The guys who need the touches, the guys who need to be creating offense, it got to be those guys.
But Flea, what I've been saying all along, all I said was I just rather the ball in James Harden's hands. I'm not saying he has to be the one to take the last shot or he has to be the lead. No, I agree with that. That's all I'm saying.
Harden is a guy that's gonna get the ball to you. We've watched Harden lead the league in assists twice, right? Like, so he's capable of getting guys in the spots. I'll never agree with you with that. He got to be the best player. Can I ask y'all a question?
James Harden isn't the best player. It says Rockstar.
Down the stretch, who do you want the ball in their hands? Just real quick, James Harden or Westbrook?
Oh, Harden, for sure. I've already said that.
Harden.
No. But that's my point. And what I'm saying is, to me, Paul George and Kawhi with the ball in their hands down the stretch trying to get a one-on-one, to me, that's not their strengths. To me, the post up
players, though.
Listen, I think James Harden.
Paul George is one of the most talented guys in the league, too. It's just talent. Like,
he can get a shot, he can get a clean look off the easiest of the three.
Come on.
At the end of the game, he's so tall. And he's so fluid. He can shoot any type of shot.
Come on, all bias aside for a second. If we're just talking about talent, Paul George is one of the most talented guys in the league. Like, be able to do everything.
He liked Paul George.
I like him.
Before the season started, he loved Paul George.
No.
Fabian?
I never said I don't like him,
Paul
but I'm not going that far. I told you I'm over him.
He's one of the most talented players ever. Like, what are we talking about, man?
Yeah, he's
but
talent.
But that's the point.
So
he's mentally weak. No.
We all agree with that, though,
man. No, you don't agree with that. You do not. Again, you guys keep contradicting.
I don't challenge. I literally
don't agree with that. If this guy shows up to their team and none of them step to him like I'm the leader of the team. This is me and Kawhi's team. Give me the damn ball at the end of the game, or whatever it is. Get out of here, man.
Fellas, I love y'all. Paul George is
not those kind of personalities.
Paul George is one of the most talented players ever.
Talent?
Oh yeah. Pure talent.
Dude, T-Mac is super talented. Like, there's a lot of guys like that.
How low he gets.
We could put a list together of talented guys. The talented guys are not going to be on the list of the best guys either. Like, that list is not parallel.
Skillfully and athletically, I mean, dude, have you seen how low he gets on his crossover for his size? It's ridiculous. He's sick when he's got it going. AllBall loves being different. Last year he was shitting on Harden. Now he's the best player. Knock it off. Facts. Fob, this what I'm talking about. Problem is that Russ is the leader when it should be Kawhi. I agree with that, but he's not a vocal leader. Oh my God! First of all, be polite. The two turds.
No, don't be polite. Don't be polite.
Kawhi made the right play. These idiots don't know shit.
I love it.
God damn.
Rockstar is crazy.
He said two turds.
You don't get it because you never played basketball.
That's like Beavis and Butthead. They call them Beavis and Butthead. Two turds. Crazy.
Kawhi does it in the playoffs when it matters. Fish said, Mel, we making this hard. It's basketball. Zach, this shit hilarious. Y'all shit on Harden last year. Now he's the best player. Yeah, facts. Kawhi actually playing both sides on ball while Harden not. I'd hope Harden have more energy to close out games. I agree with that, Sydney. Kawhi isn't a difficult shot taker. He's more of an efficient shooter. PG is more likely to take shots contested. Spitting. I agree with that. Kawhi in the mid-range will take it. No problem. But deeper, yes. Dirk was, and that came from Daryl Armstrong. Interesting. Russ is the alpha. It's a shame he's not the same player as a diehard Russ fan. Kawhi is the guy behind the guy. Maybe PG should stop doing podcasts and focus on being a team leader.
Interesting.
Yeah, that was a corny shot.
Harden
it wasn't a
well
corny shot. Podcast P is not legendary. Playoff P is not legendary.
That's hate.
Like Paul George is a disappointment. That ain't hate.
That's hate.
That's not legendary, bro. He needs to live up to
That's
his talent, like
niggas
you
is
said.
Gonna hate on his podcast now. Now niggas hate on our podcast.
Garbage.
Harden
exactly. We got all the hate in the world right now. That's love. I love that. But
exactly
Paul George got to step it up. If you know what will make Paul George's podcast better, if he stepped it up on the court. That's what would make it better. If you told me what the real problem was with the Clippers and James Harden and all that, but he doesn't do that. He ain't keeping it funky with Paul George or with Kawhi and his old squad, man. I don't believe in that dude, man.
If he gets Kawhi Leonard or Russell Westbrook or Harden on the podcast, though, that'd be funny.
That would be amazing. And they
keep
it real.
The first person that ever gets Kawhi Leonard on a podcast is going to break the internet.
All three of those guys, all the three guys that you just said, we've never seen them sit down with a soul. Kawhi,
Russell set up with his wife a couple weeks ago for like some podcast she did, but that's about it. Harden played well the other night and grabbed boards. Kawhi gave up the ball, and that's why he's here. Kawhi requested. Best player's not the same as best guy. Rockstar Mel. He's making the right basketball play. You don't know basketball. All ball fucking dirtbag.
See what I'm saying? Yo, come on, man.
Hit the like. Yes, facts. Boost the algo. Yes, sir, Spencer. All the hate against Russ. Fish said if Harden doesn't make a change, but stay with the change, don't go back and forth. I think he's talking to you there, AllBall. Everybody thought Harden should come off the bench. Why would the front office want Russ to come off the bench other than politics? AllBall. At least Russ will try. Harden is a quitter. Fabian, whatever thinks he knows ball, but he's trash. Talking about deferring, but Kawhi made the right play. So he expects Kawhi to take the bad shot. Shut the fuck up, fat bitch. Oh my, yo, you better chill out. You better chill out talking like that. We would have moved some furniture.
He said Fabi, but nah, listen, that's cool. Well, Don, we gotta understand in New York, people talk like this, but like it's better when you interact with them, like in person. And you're gonna see like this guy's kind of big. I might grab a bottle, grab a pipe or some shit. Pause. But like this dude, come on. Fabi bitch is crazy.
It's fun, it's entertaining because a lot of y'all in the comments, y'all not even like that. So
yeah, how can you
even if you are like that, like this,
we having fun.
It's kind of crazy.
We having fun, y'all.
How can you glorify a guy that, as kids, we would call a quitter? Facts. These guys are incredible. Rockstar Mel, yes, it's a business.
Mel, yo, listen, Rockstar Mel, I'm gonna be honest, man. You gotta be ashamed of yourself, bro. You over here throwing like dirt on people's names and all that, and then you want to get sensitive when somebody calls you a name, bro. Let's be for real, bro. You a dirtbag, my nigga. I'm gonna keep it funky with you, bro. How about that?
Angler says, Dime, how would you feel? The team you just sacrificed for just screwed.
Yeah, listen, I ain't gonna lie, right? I'll be laughing, right? Because you know Mel is big on like he played the game at a high level, and it's like, yo, my nigga, you show the same highlights of playing with niggas in the park. We don't know who them niggas is, man.
Blame this nigga, they going crazy.
Come on, man.
Yo, you gotta kill these niggas now, Mel.
Mel,
I know you were flashing, Mel.
Open runs.
Man, that ain't open runs, man. Them niggas is fiends you playing against, man. Like, come on, man. Come on, you
dirtbag.
Mel, you see they woke niggas
man,
up.
AllBall.
You see them niggas, hold on. You see them niggas he be in the parkway, like, come on, man.
I'm an alpha.
Yo,
I'm an alpha.
Yo,
Fleet, and then Fleet, hold on. He trying to guess me. I'm alpha.
AllBall said Mel's showing up with his squad and picking up the guy, going against the guy sitting in the grass.
Come
on,
the
nigga said, yo, he's playing against fiends. He's playing against
I played against the fiends before in the park.
Played against Dirk.
Mel, you better leave these niggas alone. You better leave these niggas alone.
They said, you gotta blow it up. You got to blow it up if you don't make the finals, period. So Fish is with you on that.
I'm telling you, yeah.
They lose this year badly, sadly. Blow it up meaning move Leonard and George and Cy. I don't know what that means. Ain't no team getting past Jokic and the Nuggets, I feel. Oh, LMAO, Klay Thompson. Klay is cooked. Honestly, I would trade PG before Kawhi. Trade PG for Klay. Klay is cooked. Klay washed. This guy said PG for Klay. Boy, get off the mic. I might not even trade Bones Highland for Klay at this point. Wow, Klay?
Yeah, the Klay thing is crazy.
You can't get rid of all the going to new stadium. Business-wise, that doesn't make sense. The business of basketball is winning.
Thank you, Fish.
Klay is so washed.
If you could get Klay, Kuminga, some picks, and another player, I'm doing that. I'm sorry. I'm doing that.
It's just it's strictly the business side of it, OG. Like
the new stadium thing. If it was a new stadium, I agree 100%. Nobody is doubting Harden will beast eventually in the season. Problem with them,
ain't nobody paying to see no fucking Paul George. We got this new stadium. Get out of here with this shit.
Nah, they selling out. They
selling
out.
They selling out.
They selling out. They selling out because it's LA. It ain't fucking because of Paul George. Get out of here, man.
No, the Clippers used to never have good attendance.
Get out of here, man. It's a new day. We talking 2023. That's why.
Yeah, you know why the Clippers have better attendance? Because they have stars on the roster. That's why. We didn't sell out with Lou Williams.
When you go into the games, Don, what are they looking like? It's sellouts. It's crazy.
Also, this season the only game we didn't sell out was the Halloween when we traded for Harden.
Full of shit, boy.
I'm not trading Paul George because we're going to the new stadium. Like if you see Curry or LeBron, ain't nobody paying to see no Paul George, man. Y'all niggas get out of here, man.
Yo, wait.
Brandon Miller said Paul George is his GOAT. What are you talking about?
Hold on. What? Check this out. They might trade into my conspiracy theory. They could trade on Paul George or Kawhi if they really want to blow it up, or even Westbrook for Klay, because those are two expiring deals that Harden and him will end up leaving. Will end up being expiring by the summertime. I'm telling you.
I agree more with your thing about a potential retooling after the season if it fails, not a rebuild, blow it up where they trade all four. I mean, anyway. David R says Kawhi is clearly the best player based on his record on the court, the full body of work. I'm not talking regular season play or the cooking everyone is so enamored with. It's the end result. That's a fact. Beloved says this ain't 1981 no more. You don't got to go to a big market to get paid and marketable. The Clippers need to move two of them for young stars that are on their way to be a star or all NBA caliber. My thing is, beloved, but our team's going to trade us young guys that could become stars for guys on potential rentals?
Those two guys, that's the tough deal to make right now. That's a tough deal to make.
Yeah. Maybe try and trade Zoo and Powell for a good shooting. I don't know about all that. Clippers don't have a winning history. New stadium or not, what does it matter? It matters because having stars in Los Angeles as a second-tier team is important. It's too early in the season to talk about blowing it up. Go off, Dime. Wow, this guy was supporting me. I feel like you guys are a Harden fan. I'm a little sus on him. Dre is a flat track bully, and he had people talking about him being better than Barkley. Well, nobody entertained that, even him. John Levy, do your job. Move Kuminga, Paul, and Wiggins for a piece. Zach said, because that's business, Fish. Pretty simple. You don't trade franchise players and you open up a brand new $1 billion stadium. On your ass. That's why y'all don't want to read the comments. Mel said, has to be pointed out that the Pacers went to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Hold on. Zach says franchise players. How many franchise players does the Clippers have?
Ever in their history?
No, right now. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? That's what I'm saying, man.
Kawhi Leonard is the guy. We moved we moved our whole future for him. So he's the guy.
All right, then. So stop telling me if you move Paul George, the Clippers building ain't gonna sell out.
But why would you trade Paul George without trading Kawhi?
It's gonna happen too.
Okay. But you gotta have a plan. You gotta have a plan. You gotta have a plan doing that. You just can't.
Bro, listen. Clearly you do. Like, we got to stop acting like, no, I can't think of the other side of that. I'm not a general manager. None of us here are doing that. So if you even entertain something like OKC got a bunch of draft picks, the Knicks got a bunch of draft picks. So you throw Toronto in there, try to get Siakam or Slow-Mo. We went over the free agents this summertime. There's ways to finagle all this. You're trying to get draft picks if you're the Clippers or another star. You're trying to get leverage some way, somehow, and get more trade assets. That's how this works.
I think draft picks is more realistic than getting a young star.
The only reason why I'm saying with Paul George, to me, having both of them flee. Remember, they both injury prone. So I'm saying if you can get rid of Paul George and get another budding star with another good player, and that player isn't injury prone, that's what I'm saying. If Paul George wasn't
keep Kawhi Leonard though,
right? No, only because you're saying you want to go in the building with a star.
Right.
So, all right, I understand if you don't want to get rid of both, but I'm not keeping both if
I
they both
that's
injury
totally fair.
prone. That's
That's
all I'm.
totally fair.
So
I have no problem with that.
I can fully understand that.
Yeah,
I can fully understand that.
So that's what I meant when I was saying Clay. Of course, I'm not saying just straight up for Clay. You may get more, but at least you're gonna get a player with Kawhi Leonard that's gonna be healthy. I'm saying with him and Paul George together,
Klay
it's
Thompson?
no good. No.
Thompson load manages.
No. Nah, Klay Thompson plays. You bugging. What you talking about?
They don't load manage him sometimes because of his injury history.
Play every night.
Nah, you bugging. You bugging.
Didn't he get load managed a couple weeks ago?
He needs to get load managed.
I think he's played every game this season. To be
Klay
honest,
Thompson played.
Anyway, we're gonna get a fact check on that, somebody. But anyway, we're almost done with the comments. So Jesse said, well, first of all, Roadflow said, can we all agree that Zoo has gotten a fair shot? He's got to go. I don't know about got to go, but
I told you I would trade. If I could move, if Atlanta wants Zubac, I would bring Capella right back over here to the Clippers.
I would
feel
do that.
How does Jim Harden
boys? Why would Atlanta do that?
Yeah, I don't know why. The thing with
Why
Russ
would
is,
Atlanta do it?
Yeah.
Because
Zoo's younger, maybe, but Trae Young, having a lob there with Trae Young is pretty valuable.
No, but maybe,
actually, I have an idea why they would do it. You know what they do? But they bring Zoo off the bench and start a Kongwu. He's ready. He's ready to start.
No, but and Jalen Johnson is
Jalen is good.
He's starting
taking another step right now. He's a young guy,
but you make get Zubac along with Zubac. You can get out of some picks, so you get another player.
Maybe Bones Highland or Brandon Boston.
Exactly.
I would hope we don't give up Brandon Boston. The thing with Russ is on offense, he does good things, but it's so easy to defend him. His defender always roaming the paint. Okay, so off the ball, I agree, but I'm not going to say that it's easy to guard Russell Westbrook when I've never guarded him. I can't imagine guarding somebody that's strong and fast. But anyway, he is doing that now. LOL. I don't know what that was referring to. Oh, here comes the Harden stand. I believe in Russ. He will play great off the bench. He loves PG-13 and Harden. I actually like PG-13, but Harden is much better with the ball in his hands because he'll pass, not a shot chucker. Okay, but instead he dribbles a ton. It's like, don't tell me, like, I'm sorry, but like, it's not like Harden is just this amazing guy that everybody loves playing with. I'm sorry. He might be better with the ball in his hands, but like, I don't know if PG's a shot chucker. He doesn't shoot enough half the time. All ball. The problem with what you said about Russ is that all you care about is offense. There's more to winning than scoring. Yeah, see, all ball picks and chooses when defense matters. That's a fact.
Well, hold on.
Damian Lillard
No. Let me respond.
He naming Russ faults, but not Harden.
No. We all know Harden don't play D. I admitted that. When has Russell Westbrook become a great defender? I'm just trying to figure this out. I watched the game like y'all. When? Please explain to me what Russ does on defense that's so amazing.
Please. So I'll give you some things that he does. Oh man, am I gonna freeze? Can you still hear me?
We got you. We can hear you.
I think I'm about to be cooked, guys. Any second now. Okay. But until you can't, he's much better rotating. So, like, for example, Harden around the basket when he used to rotate, he's non-existent. He doesn't jump off the ground. Westbrook will like rotate in time and steal the ball. Point of attack. You guys, do you remember the playoffs last year against Kevin Durant? He was getting multiple blocks from behind. Multiple. Yeah, James Harden, is he doing that?
Westbrook. So it's really about effort from his standpoint now.
I'll take that. I'll take that, Flea.
You know, we talk about.
He's always just been a better defender, though. He has more defensive instincts. Harden has no interest in playing like that.
Russ is not Tony Allen.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, I understand that he's not those guys.
Flea, what you just said, I will take that. The effort. I'm not going to argue with that. Great point. Yeah. But people are not going to try to convince me that Russell Westbrook is a great defender. Stop, please.
No.
Please.
I'm not going to jump out there and say that.
No, but that's what people try to sit in the comments and say.
But the guy that you just praised about his motor, the motor is on both sides, right? So he's gonna go balls out, pause. Like he's gonna go balls out on the offensive end, and then on the defensive end, like I was saying, he's gonna fly around. He's gonna get in the passing lanes. He's gonna take that KD matchup, personal and try to get a stop here and there. So if he does that, that's my point. If he just does that type of stuff, and it leads into if he could play with the second unit and get a lot of fast break points, get the ball moving, get up and down in transition. If you do that, you might be able to get Bones Highland off the bench. That might put Bones Highland in a position to be successful. Lou put him out there with Russell Westbrook. That second unit might be able to do so. What's the bet? Who has a better second unit, right? And I'm just throwing this out there. Westbrook and Norman Powell, right? First two guys coming off the bench.
Yeah.
Can you name me two other guys in the NBA coming off the bench right now better than those two guys?
The Knicks.
We're quickly and who?
Vincenzo.
Nah. Quickly's good.
No.
Nah, but DiVincenzo's not on the level of Westbrook or Powell.
Quick is good.
He's better than Westbrook.
Who is?
I was asking a serious question.
I'm just done with this topic, bro. You guys got me sick with this shit. Like Westbrook has proven this much. We didn't even go to the championship, bro. No conference finals, no nothing.
So now winning matters to you.
Yo, who is this in this coach ass Mulligan?
I tried to tell y'all this morning, ALLBALL and Fabi wildin'. Now look at you saying these ninjas wildin', Flea.
Beloved playing fiends.
Beloved said triple double in the NBA is not all that. LOL. This is a basketball conversation. Nah, no point if you say a triple double is nothing. That's to you, Fabian and ALLBALL. They had better personnel. These two ninjas are nuts. Who said he was as good as 6 years ago? What is this, the English language? He said he wasn't as good as he used to be. Not that he's not good no more. Oh, see, now Beloved's defending me. ALLBALL's on crack again.
ALLBALL crack.
It's personal for me against Jim Harden.
That should be cracking too up.
Hey,
crack is crazy.
He made a mockery of the game.
Hey, Flea, when they think I be bad, I be singing, making my way around town. Man, listen, man.
We ain't get one of those. We ain't get one of those in weeks.
They're walking down the street saying how to go.
We ain't get one of those.
Chill.
There be really people there. No,
it's gonna get one tomorrow because, like I said, they be thinking, bro, like y'all gotta remember, man, we be just how we talk. Yeah. And you know what's sad? You know, Dom is not from New York, but all of us from New York. And Mel, you know, I know you in LA, but you from New York. This is how we talk. When we say somebody trash or they bum or they overrated, we're exaggerating. So for a lot of y'all that don't understand the New York lingo and y'all want to act like, you know, listen, man, making my way around town.
Listen. In today's world, we talking now. In today's world, the way this basketball shit works, I'm gonna keep it real. Everybody thinks that they could talk basketball. Like everybody under the sun thinks that they could talk basketball. And if you didn't play the game, we're gonna try to shoot at you because you didn't play the game. And to be honest with you, we can wrap this up real quick. But some of the greatest that didn't play some of the greatest that talked the game didn't play the game, right? And some of the greatest that played the game can't talk the game. I know a lot of guys that played at the highest level that can't talk the game of basketball. They can't do it. They sound like bozos. So
Stephen A. Smith, the GOAT, and he ain't got no video of him playing ball in college.
Come on. So, like, again, there's entertainment, there's fun, there's statistics, there's facts, there's all of that. At the end of the day,
Skip Bayless average 1.
That's what I'm saying. So the way this shit is now, the way content is, anybody could turn on the camera and tell y'all we talking basketball. But guess what? When people in the comments, when people are watching us and they let us know that, yo, we enjoy y'all content, that lets us know something, right? So, you know, I'm gonna just bring it back full circle because you'd be surprised how many people think they could really do this, what we're doing, and actually can. So,
well, somebody take us home, man. It's been late. Sorry we can't get to the other topics.
It is personal for me against Jim Harden. He made a mockery of the game, unleashed a fucking plague of flopping and ref baiting that's still infecting the league to this day. Fuck him. Honestly, I agree.
And that's how I feel. That's what I'm saying. Like when I'm defending James Harden like this, that's why I'm so disgusted of the way I'm siding with that.
He was dog shit 6 and 7,
bro. I never liked James Harden ever. I mean, on Houston, I'm saying on OKC early on Houston, but
I liked OKC Harden.
But before y'all close out, can I just say this? I'm not a James Harden fan. I'm a fan of the game, but I'm also not going to sit here and let people blame one person. Right. No, and that's a fact. Once again, they have Kawhi Leonard, they have Paul George, they have Tyronn Lue, and they have Russell Westbrook. So if they do fail, y'all telling me because James Harden played bad in game 6 and 7, this is all his fault?
No, we got to watch the playoffs and see how it goes.
Come on, man. You better make the playoffs first.
You're right. Absolutely. Russ was playing well before Harden showed up. Are we watching the games or going off old narratives? Facts.
Well, you got to blame that on the coach. You got to blame that on the coach.
For what? The front office, not the coach. The front office made the move.
So you tell
me. We said all 3 of those guys was playing well before they made this deal. Everybody was playing well, and they was winning games.
He brought up Westbrook's triple doubles for no reason. Yeah, Fabian, facts.
No,
Zach.
I know. No.
First of all, I didn't bring it up.
Hold on, I brought it up. And
Yeah,
it
you
wasn't...
did. Remember we were arguing.
Look, no, you don't even. That's what. Once again, you guys don't pay attention, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I brought it up. I brought it up, and what's sad is people saying it's for no reason. No, it's not for no reason. Just how we say certain other players, they might have downgraded or they don't do this or don't do that no more. Okay, Russell Westbrook don't do triple doubles no more. See, but Fleet, you see what I'm trying? No. But this is what I'm trying to say when it's personal. Not saying y'all. This is how you know it's personal against James Harden. I'm a Knicks fan. I could care less what James Harden do. But when I say Russell Westbrook don't get triple doubles no more, now everybody get their panties in a bunch. But when y'all tell me James Harden can't get separation no more, he can't do this no more. Okay, it's a lot of other players that can't do certain things no more. And Russell Westbrook is one of them. He don't get triple doubles no more. So what do we say about that?
No, we both agreed with you, but Flea's rebuttal was they don't need him to get triple doubles, and to that you had nothing to say. I feel like you just
I disagree with that. That's what I disagree with. Because then if his triple doubles were that, now my point is that if those triple doubles were so super duper like y'all are claiming they are, it would be like a Jason Kidd version now. Because Russ can't shoot just like Jason Kidd couldn't shoot. You know what I'm saying? Like he would develop. Dog, like, that's just what my point is. Be like, y'all turn this into something else.
Excuse after excuse for these dudes,
I'm saying, bro. Even if it's 10,
Jason Kidd's better than Westbrook though all time because of these things. Jason Kidd guarded Kobe and Bron in 2011. That's just crazy, bro.
Y'all people, and who's more talented?
Westbrook, 100%.
By far. So by this point, by far.
Say it again.
Westbrook is more talented than Jason.
Athletically,
don't spend no time.
Time out. No, I'm not. He does one thing better. He's just athletic. How's he more talented than Jason Kidd?
That's not what we're saying.
So explain how he's more talented.
Because he's a better scorer than Jason Kidd was. He literally averaged 30 points at one point.
Because potential is. Remember when I use the word talent, I'm just talking about potential.
Yeah,
Russell Westbrook had way more potential than Jason Kidd, and he has GOAT level potential to me. But his IQ is not that high.
He had GOAT.
Like Jason Kidd's IQ is super
one of the best
high.
of all time to me.
So all I'm saying is if it's the triple doubles y'all talking about, why isn't it like Rondo? Give me a 10, 10, and 10, bro.
Hold on,
something close, maybe a 9, 9, 9, something.
Can we agree Jason Kidd is just as good of a rebounder?
He didn't do that at all last season.
Fleet, can we agree? Is Jason Kidd just as good a rebounding passer as Russell Westbrook?
I think he's a better passer than Westbrook.
Better
rebounder.
I don't think he's at all. I don't think he's at all the rebounder that Russell Westbrook is. No,
that's crazy. That's
what?
Whoa, what?
What?
No, it's not, bro. Jason Kidd has the third or fourth most triple doubles ever, and that was before they allowed all this bullshit going on right now. That's a crazy. Like they're probably equal.
What?
Back then there was more bigs in the paint. For one, and then there was not as many shots going up per game. So that would be Kidd's argument. But then Westbrook's argument is look at how many times he's averaged 10 plus rebounds. And I mean, he flies out of nowhere for the off. I feel like he gets more offensive rebounds than Kidd. Is that fair? Because Westbrook, he be flying in there. See, I didn't see Kidd in his prime as much, so I'm not commenting on that. Westbrook's the best rebounding point guard of my basketball time. There's no doubt.
But Kidd's gonna grab more defensive rebounds because he's in a different position on offense. He's setting the offense up. Now this era will be different. But all I'm saying is that rebounding, that's all right. So defensive rebounding wise is pretty much equal, and he'd average more in this era.
Yeah, he would average more.
He has the third or fourth most triple doubles ever, bro. Like this is not even. I don't understand the conversation.
My point is fine.
My point.
I'm trying to understand what the point of Russell Westbrook having a triple double now. I would like to understand.
I'm still stuck on Russell Westbrook is by far more talented than Jason Kidd. I'm stuck on that.
Let's forget that, huh? This is how basketball heads talk hoops.
Yeah, we do. Thanks for tuning in.
Harden deserves to be blamed when the Clippers fall short. Their decline into irrelevance directly coincided with that dumbass trade for him. It's that simple.
I agree, Jesse.
Anybody who says that triple doubles don't mean anything never played real ball, let alone in the NBA. It's not needed to win, but it's impressive.
Hey, look, man, this is a basketball genius who's never picked up a basketball, baby.
I just want to say Westbrook's record, though, all time when he gets triple doubles is like really strong. I just want to say that.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's above 500.
Way above 500.
Way above 500.
Over 60% winning percentage.
It's immaculate.
How was Russ playing before the trade, Dime? He was playing great. James is the better player, maybe the better scorer. I think he's the better player, but they're so opposite in the way they do things that I get why people are like so on one side or the other. Actually, I'm here to hear Diamond flee, Fabe. Oh, man. Thanks, Z.
Thanks for tuning in, Z.
Hassan is all ball burner account. Kawhi know James a better offensive option with the ball, to be honest.
People can't stand when somebody think I'm right, bro. I love it.
The Kawhi Harden comment is amazing, by the way. Let's talk about that.
No, that was a shot at me. That was a shot at me because Mel was going crazy. And I said, I understand you ain't got that. You ain't got that. No, I'm telling you.
He's talking about Robert Paulson. He's talking about Robert Paulson saying Hassan is all ball's burner account. Well, Mel was right.
Okay.
Well, Mel was right in his comment. If we just explain that. All ball is amazing.
Mel is never right.
Harden needs at least 16 to 18 shots. Kawhi and PG can hover around 18 to 20 shots. It's a lot. I don't know if Harden needs to shoot that many times.
That's a lot of shots for Harden.
Yeah, talent and skill, PG's up there. Harden's way more skilled than Harden. Yeah, you got to get Harden's something out of your mouth, bro. This is like you're typing his name twice.
Whoa.
I don't like stands. I don't like stands, man. Harden stands, they're not in the right place. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna come here and they're gonna get shit on from me. It's just how it goes.
Yeah, but see, look, hold on. This is what Harden does to you, bro. No. See, that's not fair, bro. I ain't telling them. Oh, Fish. Remember, All Ball just said how Harden gets people. He just Jesus, Don.
It's personal. I told you.
I don't like Harden. I don't like stands, bro.
That comment that Fish said goes to what Fabian was saying. A new player to the team, is only going to do what the best players allow him to do.
Oh,
good point.
That goes to back. Yeah, I got you.
I mean,
Yeah.
Can we lay off the personal attacks? It's just basketball. If you think someone's take is bad, then break it down with the ball talk. Prove them wrong with facts and knowledge.
Robert Paulson, I apologize.
That.
I apologize.
Like
you had to see me in a different light, but
I like that.
We're gonna get some more of that apparently.
I think this guy. I'm not sure if I could be wrong on this, but I think this guy's in the Philippines. But
thank you, Vincenzo.
That's dope.
LMAO.
Big shout out everybody in the comments, man. All love, always.
What does that mean? Truth be told, you guys are all right. I got high school highlights on DVD. All ball.
What he say? I got what?
I got high school highlights on DVD.
That shit was called bum fights, mother. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh my god. Bum lights. All ball is business. Take PG name out. You don't trade your franchise players when you're opening a new $1 billion stadium. If you do get another franchise player, if you do, you get another franchise player back.
Yeah.
Dime, would you trade Zoo and Pal for Vucevic? Nah, he doesn't really protect the rim. He's a good pick and pop big though, but I don't know if I'd do that. LMAO at Harden not being a shot chucker. That's rich. Sometimes he does it. Sometimes though he'll take like 8 shots. He'll still dribble a lot, but like remember in the Philly series, he just like took like 8 shots in elimination games. So weird. Diamond's right.
Harden?
Harden.
He's
at
a
the end of the series. Harden is only good at getting the occasional deflection and post defense. Any kind of defense that involves high level effort, Harden's garbage. I agree. I thought
how many more comments are there, Don?
Not that much. We're at the end. All right, I thought the U.S. was supposed to be the leader of the free world, but Dime out here with third world internet. Oh, relax, bro. My internet's shifted. Harden literally won the playoff series against the Thunder with Westbrook on his team with a game-winning block. I remember that was the one defensive play that you Harden fans have held on to for his whole career. I remember it. The whole career. One play. One.
Well, that was against San Antonio.
But it's still
in the bubble he's talking about against the Thunder. He did have that block. And remember...
he blocked Lou Dort.
Remember, and Flea. Remember how big a deal it was because Harden did something defensively. Everybody was going nuts.
People went crazy over that.
It was. Who said Harden don't play defense? Harden simply closed. Oh, here we go. Harden simply closed out a shooter and blocked Dort's shot. He was choking his ass off on offense on the stretch of the game. Plus, it was the bubble. Nothing in the bubble counted.
We get all over T-Mac because of what he did in not winning the playoffs. So Harden is the only person worse than him is T-Mac as a superstar.
Why does he say Ryan Hollins? For the comments coming from my guys' knowledge, they know, trust me. Come from
Ryan
me.
Hollins. Ryan Hollins is. Oh, I appreciate that, Fish. For the comments coming from my guys' knowledge, they know, trust me. Come for me. Bring a bag.
Fish, because Fish go back and forth with us, but Fish know that we talk that shit. So Fish know.
Go back. Somebody just said Ryan Hollins. That's Rockstar Mel's idol. Ryan Hollins.
Really?
Trash. Yeah.
Dime dropping was talking about benching Harden. You're damn right it was. You're such a hater. Yeah, I don't like Harden. Is that a problem with you?
I think Mel was talking about Ryan Hollins for a nigga that wasn't good but talks the game. Or one of them that I was talking about.
Somebody that played ball. And knows ball, right? That's best Rockstar Mel. That's this Rockstar Mel is.
I'm still stuck on my nigga. So I got my games on DVD.
Yeah. That's so funny. Dude, I was gonna say if I really thought Harden was gonna make us that much better, I would have actually wanted him. So you're being delusional. Sometimes people just have a different basketball opinion than you, and you can't accept it because you're an emotional fucking stan that worships the ground.
Dom about to go crazy.
What happened just now?
Yo, Dom is a Spider-Man meme right now.
Being a fan of basketball and a Harden fan are mutually exclusive. Y'all just had this Harden's team now. No, it's not. You're actually delusional.
Cry about it and get used to it.
Do you have a Taliban looking beard too over there behind your screen?
What?
Yo,
I can make these. I'm Middle Eastern. So if anybody can,
Dom, wrap us up, Dom. You out of control.
I'm Middle Eastern. I can make Middle Eastern comments.
Ever since the Clippers got James Harden, Dom has been going crazy.
Dom, wrap us up.
Been in a different bag.
No more James Harden.
Westbrook.
Yo, listen, you can't do a James Harden post for another week, boy.
It was the master of tracking down long rebounds and starting the fast break. He almost had a Rodman-like sixth sense for knowing the trajectory of shot off the rim. That's true. Fat Lever's a better rebounding guard than Westbrook. Really? Is he actually? Free run.
I don't know.
Mel, did you mean VHS? Imagine hating one of the stars on your own team. Imagine it. I'm doing it. I'm not gonna just change just because he's here. You know what I'm saying? Like I want the Clippers to do well. I'm not gonna be a Harden fan all of a sudden and like him. Harden was about to lose the Thunder, and Russ had to come back on a bad quad because they're about to lose. That's true. But the DVD comment, does the YMCA know you were recording? Fish's one-liners are hilarious.
Insane one-liners from Fish, man.
Islamophobic. That's so funny because I'm Muslim, bro. I go into the Quran every single time.
God, please.
You are stupid, bro. And I'm Muslim. Yeah, that makes us one and the same in one way.
Check that. Yo, Dom, please. Don't.
I
banned somebody else already.
I'm Muslim, dude.
Yeah, but
I get it, but
Dom, wrap us up, please, man.
I got nothing to say except for fuck James Harden and his stands. How about that? That's all I got to say.
Fabian, get us out of here, please, man.
For Sportsmen.
Get us out of here, man. What are y'all doing?
Sportsmen, I love all the world. We love everybody, even these haters that be coming in here. Even
Harden and LeBron stands. Get the fuck out of here. But everybody,
that's Dime Dropper. You catch him on the Dime Dropper TV. Flea, all we live, all ball.
Listen, all ball. Listen. Tomorrow, check me out. I got a set of DVDs. I'm gonna be pulling them up for y'all. Big shout out, Rockstar Mel, man. DVDs for sale, man. We got y'all, baby.
Nigga said he was playing Fiends. That was crazy. Nigga Mel grabbed his front.
And listen, hold on.
I'm an alpha male.
And Flea, you know, if he was killing, he'd have been posted those. Whatever he got on DVD, he'd have been posted those.
Yo, that's it. Yo, Mel grabbed his crotch and said, I'm an alpha male, nigga. I said, yo, I'd have ran out the park. Like, yo,
nah, Mel family though, man. But get us out of here, Faye.
Bro, yo.
Shout out Fish, bro. I'd always be, you know what? I'm always with the team, bro. I ride with my squad.
Hey, man, we all family, man. Listen, Fish, Beloved, Mel, we all family, man. It's all love. It's all jokes. It's all fun. It's never nothing personal.
Never.
All love here, y'all.
For Sportsmen, we out of here, y'all.
We out.
Have a good night, everybody.
Sunday,
except for you, Hassan.
Every Sunday, for Sportsmen.
Except for Hassan. Just